Hello, hi, happy Sunday. I'm so sorry I'm late with the stream. I am so sorry. I hope you all are well. I'm tired, but I'm good. I had a busy day yesterday, but it ended off really well. But I'm a little tired, not gonna lie. But my computer is actually working today. Well, I mean, we can only hope and pray for OBS, but at least right now it's working. Hello, I hope you all are doing well. Happy Sunday. I hope your weekends have been good. I am so sorry about this late stream for Urban Myth. Man, I wanted to play this Friday, but god damn it, my computer just said no. And you know what's worse is that after I fixed... Okay, so when I said that I was having issues with the computer, I was having some, update problems. Because for some reason, it's really adamant about me getting into Windows 11 to the point that it's breaking stuff now, which... Joy. And then OBS started having some issues. So unfortunately, I was trying to fix those. Once I finally fixed that... My computer blue screened.
What a lovely day.
Oh my god.
But alas,
hey son.
I'm in dehydration, so I must consume drink.
Thankfully, after just shutting off my computer, I was fine. But are you kidding me? So, it was kind of a pain, so I'm kind of glad I didn't even stream Friday, because even if I did fix all that stuff and decided to stream, that blue screen would have fucked everything over anyway. Pardon my language, but you guys know I curse like a sailor at this point. Gotta make Sailor Alaska just to fit the part at this point because of how much I curse. But anyways, so that was Friday. And then Saturday, I was just really busy with some stuff. And then in the evenings, I was celebrating with a friend's birthday party. So yeah, we just had a lot of fun. And it was in a place I didn't know. So, oh my god, I got so lost trying to find parking. It's I hate that. I get city anxiety whenever I have to go... driving anxiety whenever I have to go in the city, because where the hell do you park? No one tells you where to park. GPS will tell you where the location is, but do they tell you where the nearest parking lots are? No! We need to advocate for, where is parking in this place, because I was, late because it took me, 10 minutes to try and find parking. It was awful. But it was fun overall. I had to walk a little bit to get to my car, or not to get to my car, but to get to the location from where I parked my car, but God, GPS needs to implement a thing where instead of giving you the location of where it is, it gives you where parking is, at the very least. Yeah, I know, it's when you're going to a convention for the first time, you're yeah, I know where the convention center is. Where's the nearest parking? So, other than that, though, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Let me say hi to chat. I haven't said hi to chat, and I see it moving. Give me 1 second. Hey, Barley! Hello! How are you doing? I hope you're well. Hi, David! Hi Lizzie. Man, finally you're starting. I've been here since Friday at 7 p.m. waiting. 41 hours and no sleep waiting. I'm sorry, Lizzie. But you're in the Discord. You should have gotten those notifications. But yeah, it was bleh. So I am so sorry about that. I'm excited to stream it today. So unfortunately no art stream, but we'll finish Urban Myth and hopefully be good. Let me see. And then again, hi Sun, and excuse me. God damn, why does my voice sound froggy today? I sound stuffed up, and I kinda am. I have a teeny bit of a cold, but God, I sound awful today, I think. And then Weretaker, hello! Agreed, parking in cities is a hassle. It's such a hassle! Why do they make it so difficult? I don't know. Anyways. Let's see. I never learned how to read. Well, this sign doesn't affect me because I never learned how to read. But yeah, we're streaming it today, so thank you for waiting, guys. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, that means no art stream this week, but I'll try and make up for it next week. We'll see what happens. Let me blow my nose real quick. Sorry. We got a teeny bit of rain yesterday, and unfortunately I got caught in it while I was walking back to my car, so I feel like maybe that's where I might have gotten my, stuffy nose, but it's all good. No, not the blowing nose ASMR, please. Alright, anyways, we have more Urban Myth Dissolution Center to play. Why does my eye tracking feel weird? It feels like I'm, like, sleepy. It looks like my model's sleepy. I wonder why. Already? We're only 10 minutes in stream and we're already switching some colors. Go-Go Elf recovering from cold ASMR? No! No! It's gonna be the opposite of ASMR today, I think. God, my eyes are itchy too. Hang on. But, yeah. Hold on. I'm out of tissues. No, I'm out of tissues for my nose. No. Hold on. I need to collapse the box. Give me a second. I got a trash can in here, so I gotta throw it away real fast. And I might have to grab a new tissue box if I sound this stuffy. It's gonna be kind of a mess if I don't have tissues. Hold on. There we go. Okay, if you guys will permit me, like, just a few box shredding ASMR. Guys, please, please. If you guys can permit me, like, a minute to go grab a tissue box real quick and maybe fix my eye tracking just a little bit, I will be right back, and then we will get right into the game. The game is ready. Output capture should be good to go. We'll get started as soon as I get back, but give me like a minute so I can grab a tissue box and fix my eye tracking a little bit. I don't know why I'm having issues with it today, but give me like a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hello. But yeah, it's oh man. Yeah, I see you all playing dead in there. I see you all playing dead in there. How dare you? Okay, so new tissue box, we're good. And I think I fixed my tracking just a teeny bit. It's not the best, but we're going with what we're going with at the moment today, I think. So it's gonna be, I don't even know how long the rest of stream is gonna be today, because I don't know how much left we have of this chapter. We might go into the next, I think there's another chapter outside of this one. I think we'll maybe, depending on it, we might go a little over in this chapter if we finish this one early. But we'll see. So, yeah. I have everything ready to go, so let me turn off the music and let me get everything just good to go, and we should be good to get started. Give me 1 second to get everything prepped and ready here. What? So, what? We changed back to me! Well, my original colors. That's new. Huh, we don't get that often. Let me get the game ready here, just 1 second. Nah, finish the entire game. There's no life. Let's no life it. Oh dear. Beware.
What a lovely day.
Oh my god.
But alas, I am
Okay.
dehydration, so
I'll consume drink.
drink.
Alright, so last where we left off with this game, no one gets up until the game is 100% complete. But I got D&D tonight! I can't do that! I've got D&D tonight! But also, hi Lossless, hello, I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for stopping by. But, okay, last we left off with this chapter was we identified the urban myth to be the Doppelganger, and the guy who asked us for help saw his doppelganger, so dude's probably gonna die. And it turns out he has an Illuminate card, and so the chances of him probably, like, going missing are probably very high in the first place. And it seems like everyone who's been in contact with the doppelganger outside of the guy who is being doppelganged? I don't know. What is the past tense for that? Anyways, the guy who is technically, like, being... I don't know the term for it. Anyways, everyone else around the guy who is, if anyone else is seeing the doppelganger, they're disappearing. So that's an interesting twist to what's going on. They've been Smeckledorfed. That's not even a word, and I believe you. Oh, man. Doppelganger, you say? Yeah, Doppelganger. This is actually... We're playing 2 games right now that involve... Well, one involves a Doppelganger directly. Oh my god, so many color changes very quickly this time. We have a lot of Doppelganger stuff going on with the games that we are... playing. Like, we're playing Nancy Drew, which alluded to someone seeing their doppelganger, and now we're facing a doppelganger. Azami probably saw her doppelganger, but that also could have been a complete dream. But we also noticed that the info, it seems like people who are involved with Kisaragi, or not involved, but believe Kisaragi and the Great Reset are trying to find very secretive information within the company, because the company of the guy who is seeing his doppelganger, it turns out that he is like his business is a security company, and so he handles the security for a lot of big name companies, including like the police force and just very important people. And so we're kind of coming up with the idea that people involved in the Great Reset, who want the Great Reset to happen, might be making themselves look like the guy to make it think like it's a doppelganger, to try and get sensitive information. Now, that's what we've learned so far. My theory, I've come up with a couple different theories involving, like, twin brothers, maybe the twins involved in the Great Reset, or maybe the people who are disappearing are people involved in the Great Reset and they're just going back to their group, being considered going missing. Because it also turns out that a lot of these people were hired into the company or like as his housemaid recently, like his secretary, one of the IT guys, his housemaid, and they've all acted a little strange. And by that, I mean, it seems like they're saying some stuff that maybe they shouldn't be knowing this. Like the housemaid, for example, she's been told multiple times that she can't go into the guy's room to clean because he's got sensitive information in there, yet she disclosed to us stuff like there was a safe in there. She wouldn't know that there's a safe in his room unless she was physically in there, basically. So, stuff like that. That's my theory, but we'll see what happens. So I'm curious to see where this goes. So we're hunting a Smeckledorfer? Exactly. Alright, so this is around the time where we just learned that people involved in the Great Reset might be trying to get sensitive information from the group. So many hydrates in such a short time. Jeez. Hi, dude.
So I must consume break.
I feel like I need to shorten the hydrate. I feel like it's been really long. But hey, dude, what's up? I hope you're doing well. I just went over the synopsis for this game. Or the chapter that we're involved in. So this is around where we just found out that people involved in the Great Reset are trying to get sensitive information about police names and such to probably cause a catastrophic event. That's my thing. That main character, Azami, reminds me of Fuka from Persona 3. Oh, you mean like... I can see the hairstyle reminding you of that for sure. Yeah, I can see that. What is it? This isn't a spoiler. My thought at this time was aliens were involved because you saw a UFO at the start during the intro cutscene. So my crack theory at the time was the Doppelganger was an alien. Oh, that's a fun theory. That's a fun theory. I kind of like that. Alright, it's been a hot minute since we've, Wait, hold on. Something looks off with my screen. Hold on, give me a sec. No? No? I guess it's okay. Huh. I was about to say, something looks off with my screen, but I guess it's fine. Sorry, something looked off with my screen there for a second. I was checking OBS. Anyways, so we're just after that point. So we're kind of in the archive, or the basement of this company, checking for details. So, let's see if I can do this with the stuffy nose. So, Jasmine, does the situation look hopeless? Well, the Doppelganger has probably been after Kurosawa's data for a while. And the server contained National Police info on VIP protection. Did the Zimmers do this to plan a terrorist attacks? Yeah, there have been a lot of terrorist attacks within Japan in a very short while, and they seem to be involved with the Zimmers, who are like the people involved who want the Great Reset to happen, and so I think they're trying to force its hand, basically. Police are in danger, but we are too, now that we know. If they realize the center is involved, the Zimmers may label us as threats and actively target us. We're in trouble. Oh no! Even if we aren't doing anything to them? We figured out their plans. That's reason enough for them to come after us. That's bad. That's bad. And this means the boss man's silence is a concern too. No word in a while. Let's hope it's not because of the Zimmers. Do you think the director is okay? The boss man's a resourceful one, so I'm not that worried. Either way, the Zimmers have probably already achieved their goal. Now it's up to us. Now it's up to how we and the police follow up. I see. Anyway, let's stop here for today. Tell them bye and head home. Yes! Alright, so... And so, this is Kurosawa. He is the one who is seeing his doppelganger. This is the one that the doppelganger is actively stalking, basically. My fave subplot is Alaska versus OBS. I know! I don't know why I'm having so much trouble! OBS is just being so fucking stubborn. I hate him. Having that stolen really messes with our plans. The red device, too. Then again, that girl's power could be useful. Okay, so another theory that I forgot to mention was, remember when I said that it might be the servants involved in, the Great Reset? Another theory I have is that maybe Kurosawa is the one involved with, like, trying to contribute to the Great Reset, and then all these recent hires are trying to stop him in their own funky way. So it could be either or. Because Kurosawa does rub me the wrong way a little bit. Urban myth... So we're in the center again. I really hope the director is okay. Assuming Jasmine's right, I wonder what the director's doing now. Another pile of books. Researching something, I guess? Occult Fundamentals for Dummies. Not a for Dummies book. Alien abduction techniques, past and present. The world without Tsutomu Kisaragi. Spice up your occultic fun. The Book of the Dead according to Tsutomu Kisaragi. These are all books by Dr. Kisaragi. And there's something else in the pile. A memo by the director. Server room, CEO office, Kurosawa home. The last line reads, Kurosawa, Seiji? The doppelganger's movements. Seen with that vision? Oh, it's time for me to meet Jasmine! Just snooping through your boss's stuff, it's fine. Okay, let's get started. Any word from the boss man? Not yet. I don't know what's going on. Seems really busy. I did find a memo listing the places we've investigated. The last line reads, Seiji Kurosawa. Keeping watch with that vision, huh? Could throw us a tip or two at least. Yeah, if he wasn't missing. Anyway. Seiji Kurosawa is Yuya Kurosawa's father. Oh! Okay, father. We'll be heading to Seiji Kurosawa's home. Their estate. The doppelguy showed up there. Are you... why at the father's house? You mean at Kurosawa-san's family home? Yep. If the boss man had the name written down, there must have been some clue. Seiji Kurosawa. That CEO guy has some serious lineage. Wait, who exactly is Seiji Kurosawa? This sounds like the start to the, oh, you should just Google it or social media it, and I don't wanna. Again? How do you not hear about things? Look him up online. Looking him up online will give you an idea. What'd I tell you? What did I tell you? Understood. Oh, these... I don't know what these are, man. I'll search for Seiji Kurosawa then. I wonder if the Kurosawa estate might be hiding something. Something that the doppelganger and Zimmers both want. The info stored in the server room? Maybe not, since it's top secret. What a mess if that had leaked. Anyway, I'll go ahead and look up Seiji Kurosawa. You do that. Is it true that Director Kurosawa's son is Yuya Kurosawa, the CEO of UTech? I bet you he's leaving management up to someone else and just playing around. Alright, we got a name right there. Wait, there's a reaction to Yuya Kurosawa. Just looking up Director Kurosawa will probably lead us more like this. Try using keywords to narrow down the search for info on Seiji. You got it, you got it. Sigh, I know, Lizzie, just... these social media sections, man. Let's see. They mean Seiji. Like, can't we just look up Seiji Kurosawa, like, on his own? Let's see, UTech ties with big companies and the government, so it's set for the next several years at the very least. I have no idea how he's pulling it off as the CEO of a tech company. A company like that getting contracts with the government. We're doomed! I heard he's the real deal when it comes to skill, though his business manners are something else. He'll take on work even with questionable morals. I guess you don't need to watch your back when your parents have power. That's how it goes in business. There's no place for morals. Granted, maybe there's an overseas perspective. UTech Priority was started only 7 years ago. Are there any other cases of companies growing so quickly? Isn't he just a guy born into wealth? Clearly his parents hooked him up. Upper-class citizens can get away with anything. Should that really be allowed? Kurosawa's father, Seiji Kurosawa, is the security director of the National Police Agency. As a parent, Director Seiji Kurosawa probably just wants to protect his precious only son. How high of a rank is the security director of the National Police Agency? The very top. There are a bunch of different departments, but he's above them all. Oh, that's fascinating. You know what else is fascinating? The fact that I can see his name highlighted. In the grand scheme of things, if I get it, because social media relates heavily to urban myth, but man, does it break up the pace sometimes. It does. It really does. It's good. Like, it's interesting. It's an interesting concept, but I just think it's because of translation stuff here and there. I just think it's because of translation some stuff, because I think some of the translation stuff, it just kind of gets lost in terms of maybe sarcasm or how jokes and stuff are worded or taken seriously and stuff, so... Big Boy's daddy is the police director, explains why UTech's priority head of office is in Toranomon. Yuya Kurosawa's untouchable. Scandals, ooh. Yuya Kurosawa is untouchable. His dad is the director of security. That means his face alone can get in places in government offices, and then daddy can cover up scandals that may arise. Lol. Can he really cover up problems like that? Let's see. Not sure, but people do love their scandals. Alright. So we got 3 search items. So let's see. We haven't gotten any clues yet, and that makes me nervous, but we'll see if we can find anything. Alright. So this is Seiji Kurosawa and scandals. Seiji Kurosawa rose to the role of director of the National Police Security Bureau without a single scandal, right? I'd expect no less from a career civil servant. The non-career civil servants are out on the street protecting the people, while these career track elites kick back and chat with reporters. Those guys should get out there too. Must be nice to be on the career path. I've seen that kind of thing in cop TV shows. What exactly does the director of National Police Security Bureau even do? They're like security guards to VIPs. There's a bunch of weird stuff involving the occult lately, right? Their job is to make sure people don't do stupid stuff like that. Let's see. If the Zimmers cause another bombing, then it's Director Kurosawa that would be held responsible? It'd be quite a scandal if it happened. If anything, the Zimmers would be targeting Director Kurosawa. Okay, That could be possible. I'm also trying to find clues. If we're honestly entertaining the idea, judging by Zimmer activity, it would be strange for them to suddenly target the director, even if they want information on VIPs protected by the Bureau. This person has really thought this through. People seriously need to stop speculating. I'm worried what else the Zimmers might try to do. But there is something highlighted there. Everyone's eyes are on Zimmer activity. What kind of possibilities are they debating? I'm getting depressed just thinking about it. What have we got? Zimmer activity? Too many results. Zimmer activity... Seiji? Oh, okay. Oh. Following up the recent arrests of members of the Zimmer terrorist group, Seiji Kurosawa, director of the National Police Security Bureau, announced a plan to bolster VIP protection measures. What might the Zimmers' next move be? Kurosawa-san's father was in the news the other day. Strengthening security on high-profile people. Zimmers are scary. I don't get it. Occult fans are so twisted. There's that Kisaragi guy, too. Next thing we know, the Urban Myth Dissolution Center will become— Hey! No, we're not! What the fuck? What, they're talking about us? That person sounds way too scared. Yeah, seriously, Azami can't even hurt a fly. Like, there's no way. Protecting high-profile people, so it's only the rich and famous who are afforded protections. Surely there's more you can do to fight terrorism. If there was a bomb threat in the city, politicians could just escape to underground shelters. I hear that there's a security team with the National Police Agency Security Bureau staffed by immortal cops developed by the former Japanese army specifically to take on extremists like the Zimmers. The Cannon Soldier from Deathmark? Oh my god. Cause that was a thing that we faced off against in, Spirit Hunter Deathmark. Oh my god, we need a Spirit Hunter we need a Spirit Hunter and an Urban Myth collaboration. Like, I would high-key support that. Oh my god, please. Occult brain people will find any excuse to lash out. The Urban Myth Dissolution Center and the ones who follow them are just— Hey! I always thought those people at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center were just ticking time bombs. Only extremists look into such dark subjects. Damn! So our survival of devastation and judgment all lies on Seiji Kurosawa's shoulders, or something like that. Nostradamus' great prophecy didn't come true in the end, so I don't think the occultists will actually follow through with their bomb threats. Either way, we can only wait and hope the police will do their best. Zimmers. Oh, those super supporters of Satomu Kisaragi. I bet you Seiji Kurosawa and the police never expected to have to deal with them now. There's no doubt that terrorists equals weird occult fans equals Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Damn! Kisaragi was a criminal too, so that clearly means that the Urban Myth Dissolution Center equals criminals. Damn! You guys are funky as hell. What about scandals for Yuya Kurosawa? Yuya Kurosawa has a few scandals. I heard he's on his best behavior even at hostess bars and clubs. People can be strange. He hasn't had a single scandal since becoming UTech's CEO. The total opposite of beauty, Jin. I bet they're just covering up all the scandals. That's easy work. Yuya's always been good at getting his away with things. When he was a streamer, I felt like Yuya didn't have as many scandals as others. But if you ask the staff at restaurants he goes to, everyone has a good impression of him, like he's very humble and sweet. Don't know which high-rise the Kurosawas live in, but I wish fake policemen would show up and sweat them dry. Huh. People just like to make things up. Fake police are also an urban myth. I think the story goes that they show up in women's homes. What? Huh? I'm sorry, what? Fake policemen? That just sounds like creeps trying to get into people's homes. That just sounds like a fucking creep. Excuse me, I just need to ask you a few questions. There was a murder in this apartment building last night. Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? The police officer asks this over the intercom screen. If you had seen a suspicious man last night, would you tell him? Let me tell you a story about a certain woman. She came home late at night and passed a suspicious man in the hallway. The next day, a police officer asked her if she saw anyone suspicious last night. A few days later, the police news reported a murder in the woman's apartment and that the murderer had been caught. A chill ran down the woman's spine when she saw the news. The murderer was the police officer she had seen in the intercom. The man remembered her from a previous encounter and came dressed as a policeman that day to seek out anyone who had seen him. I don't dare to guess. You're a moose, not a deer. I don't dare to guess what would have happened if she had told the truth. If I were in that woman's shoes, I don't think I'd been able to keep my composure. Yeah, what? That's not an urban myth. That's just a dude in a police costume. Damn. That's my worst fear. I've got a good eye for people and can tell you this. That man is a narcissist. His personality is complete trash. One look at him and I know that man is trouble. What else do we have? Okay, well, what about both Kurosawas then? Seiji Kurosawa, director of the National Police Security Bureau, is a big name among the elite career servants. Never thought he was Yuya Kurosawa's father, though. Career civil servants. They mean civil servants with the most power. Director of the National Police Security Bureau. Okay. I'm sorry, I haven't been looking at chat. I've been trying to get this, like, fast. Sammy's been so good. She's made the center sus. She's been too good. Only extremists. Cuts to Zammy crying because she accidentally stepped on a bug. I know! Zammy wouldn't hurt a fly. She'd cry if she did. Which means UTech Priority shares the same connections with Seiji Kurosawa, like how politicians often divert public funds to their family businesses. No cap, I found evidence that director Seiji Kurosawa outsources National Police Agency cases to his son's company, UTech. Take a look. Great Reset, GR. Uh-oh. This is evidence? How could it be evidence? It's just some random paper used to make it look like it does. Wouldn't this normally be considered a conflict of interest? But politicians on the in power are good at hiding their tracks. This is how all the money ends up staying within the upper class. Nothing trickles down. These systems have been in place for how many years now? We need to dismantle it now. Great Reset. That's what GRs means. Seiji Kurosawa was up there in age when his only son came along. Of course he'd do all he could to support his son in starting a company, even if it did a few bad things. Prioritizing your family business is deemed wrong in society, but if you have the power, I bet you do it too. This country's falling apart because of people like that at the top. How long has it been going on? If Kurosawa is funneling public money into his son's business, that's an issue, but there's no proof. With the father as the head of the police and the son's company getting government work, it's highly probable that's what they're up to. I don't know where the other clues are. No results. Do we have to get to the point where we're just gonna have to read everything until we get the clues? I don't want to do that. Alright, I think we're gonna have to skip through these to see if we can find clues on any of these. Let's see. Let's see. Could do my strategist pressing click on everything. That's what I'm doing, Lizzie. That is exactly what I'm doing. Let's see. Plenty of people think they can, though. Okay, I'm gonna try to see if I can find some keywords here. Hold on. The non-career, these guys should get one there too. The ones not aiming for politics are more out following leads or talking to victims. What do they do? How would I know? I've never been one. Isn't that a new sprite for Jasmine? I kind of like it. Look how big her smile is. I love it. We stan Jasmine in this household. Let's see. Let's see. I don't think we need... Most people never consider that a terrorist attack could affect them personally. Samizima users are Kisaragi supporters. Jasmine's the dream girl, really. Sadly, she fell for Sammy's innocent Riz. Oh my god. I don't think... Devastation and judgment. The only ones who can save us from destruction is Kurosawa's father. Where are the clues? Jesus! It better not be the people saying that we could potentially be the terrorists, because it's like, come on. Let's see, when he was a streamer... Ah, there we go. Good impression. Okay, there we go. Finally something. But if you ask the staff at restaurants he goes to, everyone has a good impression of him. Like, he's very humble and sweet. How am I supposed to know that's a clue? Like, huh? Alright, we gotta find one more. Please. Is that really true? Who knows? But by the looks of it, his father's influence probably helps with getting work. There's more Great Reset stuff. This person, they do give Zimmer vibes. That's the issue with Anon accounts. We can't prove anything. Let's see, prioritizing your family business. The government and work your way up the ranks. Wouldn't you want to find a way to work with me and Boss Man again? Well, when you put it like that, if you could avoid that question with a smile, then you'd make a good politician. Damn. No, we'll find it eventually, but thank you, Lizzie, for asking first before saying anything. I'll find it eventually. Let's see. But even so, they wouldn't look great. Highly probable, almost completely certain. Okay, so there's not... I swear to God Almighty, if it involves the Urban Myth Dissolution Center, I'm gonna be upset. Alright, let's see. We never even think of doing something like that. Some people just act like they know it all. It's like we have our own army of haters. Looks like it. They're lumping us in with the Zimmers. That's our journal updated. How could they say all that? If we took them to court, we'd win a defamation case hands down. Hell yeah. These haters are really coming at us. What's going on? Ah, so we are getting a bad reputation then. I wonder why. So it did involve us. Okay. Why is the center getting haters? What's going on? Might mean people are starting to believe the Zimmer terrorist attacks? But why would they do something like this? With terrorists trying to carry out devastation and judgment, everyone's scared and confused. So they look for a familiar scapegoat they can actually reach. So they jumped to conclusions on whose fault it is? Human nature. I wouldn't dwell on it. Human nature? Okay. Sorry those take so long, guys. I swear. So Kurosawa-san's father is a powerful person in the police force. Can't believe he's a security director. Can't believe he's security director Kurosawa's son. Jasmine, you already knew about Seiji-san? Yeah, he's been on TV. Pretty famous guy. The rich and famous comments we saw. Father is head of the police force. Son is a tech company CEO. There are people who overreact and assume they're exploiting everyone. So is the Samezima admin fueling that movement with the Illuminate cards? I wonder why they do that. Or do they just want more followers and terrorist attacks? Terrorism doesn't guarantee they'll get the world they want. It's as much of a mystery as the Doppelganger itself. How much of this was planned by the Samezima admin? Let's find the answers at the Kurosawa house. Yes! Alright, here we go. Another new location. Oh, it's already dark. Oh yeah, Sammy. Forgot to tell ya. Something wrong? Those two working in the server room? They're missing. Now you tell me that? Oh my god, Discount Trey Clover and the security guard are missing? No! You mean Nakata-san and Inoue-san? Kurosawa told me when he called. Says they're absent without leave. With Kiyomoto-san and Honda-san, that's 4 missing already! This really doesn't look good. For now, I've asked someone I know to look for them. We should be extra careful as well. Okay. Oh! Hey, Kurosawa! Uh-oh. They strip poker. I forgot about the strip poker comment! No, it's not strip poker, it's strip, rock, paper, scissors. That's right. But still, damn! What a way to go! Hello, Kurosawa-san. Thank you for waiting. Uh-oh. It's fine. I just got here. So, about today's investigation... Oh, could you park that van in the back? Stands out too much by the front gate? Zami, I'll go park. You head on in. Understood. I don't like this. I suddenly don't like this now, considering we just got a cutscene. Uh-oh. Kurosawa-san, about the Doppelganger. Is this the Doppelganger? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I heard that the 2 staff members at the server room have gone missing too. I don't like this. He's gonna turn around and it's gonna be the Doppelganger, isn't it? If this is the Doppelganger's fault, that's already 4 people missing. And you also ran into it at home, right? Kurosawa-san? I fucking don't like this. You are Kurosawa-san, right? Don't tell me you're... This is my father's home. Seiji Kurosawa. Oh, yeah. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I think that was the most uncomfortable I felt playing this game all of a sudden. What is happening? And the music's really good too. Strip thumb war. Oh my god, please guys. Man, Jasmine and her parking. Jasmine has been very unfortunate with her parking. Thank you for your time. I'm from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. My name is Azami Fukurai. Welcome. I am Yuya's father, Seiji Kurosawa. Security Director of the National Police Agency. You look very formal. Very polite. Oh, yes, pleasure to meet you. Could I ask who these gentlemen in suits are? We've had heightened security concerns of late. I was told I should have a security detail just in case. They guard me when I'm off work. A security detail? Excuse us for a while. I'll be fine. Okay, I mean, that's not bad, though, having extra security. I'd like to start by asking you some questions. I like the music playing right now. Sure. After all that's been happening lately, I was worried about my father. So I gave him a call, and he told me I visited last night. Ooh, this music's extra freaky. I love it. Does that mean... Did you come here last night, Yuya-san? Of course not. Which means it was the doppelganger who showed up here last night. I find that hard to believe. Who exactly is this doppelganger? Are they involved with the Zimmers? About that. Jasmine! Oh my god, thank you. Oh, I was scared being by myself for a little bit there. Oh. Good flair, sir. Currently, Fukurai here is looking into things, with both the doppelganger and the Zimmers as potential suspects. Right? Yes, exactly! You in the back. Have we met somewhere? Have we met before somewhere? Anyway, I see. Yuya, if that is the case, we should ask the police to step in. Actually, there's something we should consider. It shouldn't be too late to contact the police after this investigation. If there's something on your mind, I have no reason to refuse. Please do what you need to do then. Understood. This game's music is top tier throughout. It really is. I love it. When we got the call, he was worried that his father's home might have been infiltrated without anyone realizing it. Sounds like it actually happened shortly afterwards. We'll look into the intruder's actions here, what they were doing in the house, and whether they stole anything. Alright, let me take a quick look-see. Wait a second. Not a look-see. Hold on. A painting of a woman. Oh, I thought that was a picture of, like, Yuya and maybe a twin. They looked exactly the same! Oh, I was expecting a twin reveal. A painting of a woman. Clearly looks expensive. Damn it! Okay, hold on. You got some fancy stuff in here, sir. I like it. Look at that statue. Observe. Various objects lined up on this shelf. Trophies, certificates. Looks like a family tradition. And then the safe. God, this bass, like, that is, like, resonating in my soul right now. I love it. And the tick-tock makes it like the tick-tick. The tick-tick-tick-tick-tick. It almost sounds like we're running out of time. An old-fashioned safe. Is having a safe another Kurosawa family tradition? I mean, probably not, but, like, what do you expect? We now know that the doppelganger is targeting national police info. But that kind of important data isn't kept here, is it? If what we mentioned the other day is true, then the information has already been stolen. But it showed up again, so I need you to look into it. We'll try to figure out its motive by following the traces. What happened yesterday? Could you tell us about what happened here yesterday? I actually don't know anything about what happened yesterday. More or less the same as each doppelganger sighting so far. Please ask my father about what happened, too. Oh, right. Then could you tell us why you decided to call Seiji-san? Our server room was infiltrated, so we knew that the doppelganger was targeting the National Police's top secret data. This made my father a potential target too. So I was worried and called him, and it turned out the doppelganger had indeed showed up. What is the doppelganger's motive? I'm so invested in this. Why do you think the doppelganger appeared here? If there's a pattern to its actions, probably to steal something. But there isn't much of a value here in this house. That painting there might look expensive, but it only cost a few dozen bands of yen. Isn't that actually expensive? The only possibility I see is the contents of the safe. It has valuables inside. Would you be able to find traces with that power of yours? We'll check it if there are any traces around the safe then. We'll get there eventually. He called because he just wanted to see Zami again. He's a shy flirt. Everyone wants Zami, man. She's so sweet. I mean, who wouldn't? Reintroducing myself, Azami Fukurai of the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Thank you for your help. Seiji Kurosawa, Yuya's father and security director of the National Police. I tried to avoid meddling with things I don't understand too well. But Yuya mentioned that this case is related to the Zimmer incidents that are causing an uproar lately. So you have my cooperation. Good, fantastic. You seem like a very formal man, I like it. Could you tell us about what happened? Last night, around 10 p.m., 10 or so, my son came home. I was in my study in the middle of organizing papers. So I briefly greeted him, then returned to my desk. I told him to wait a bit while I finished my work. After maybe 10 minutes, I came back to this room, but my son was already gone. So soon? Did you find this strange? Not really. It's normal for my son to be busy, working as a company head. And this morning, he called and asked whether anyone who looked just like him had come here recently. I can't read either, apparently. And that's when Yuya-san realized it was the doppelganger. Did you notice anything unusual at the time? No, not really. When my son came in, I mean the doppelganger, he stopped and stared at the painting there. So I told him we'd bought it just yesterday. The painting? Of the two women? Has anything been taken from your home? Taken? Does the doppelganger steal things? All I heard from my son is that it appeared in his room. I see. Thank you. We'll take a look around the house. So Yuya-san only told his father about the doppelganger showing up in his room. Didn't want to worry him? Yeah, because the doppelganger has been stealing things, but we're not sure what. Intruder in the family home. Yeah, about your son. Could you tell me about your son, Yuya-san? Your questions range rather wide. Listen, I'm a detective in training. What do you want from me? He is the Kurosawa family's only son, and we've taken good care of him. I've been called overprotective and meddling at times. My wife and I had an early divorce, so he's grown without knowing motherly love. That's a way to word it. So his mother doesn't have any custody? Or didn't, I guess? There was a time when he would go around causing mischief and streaming them as part of some activist group. But he built on those experiences and now runs an internet technology company. I see. And you've supported him throughout. Well, that's what parents do. Could you tell us a bit about your own work? My work mostly prevents me from mentioning details or anything specific, but you could say I'm in charge of VIP security within Japan. Are you involved in countering the recent occult terrorist movement? Of course. Our organization exists to protect public interests from all forms of disaster. Okay. Head of police. Let me put you in my file here. I need notes on the people I met. Seiji-san is Kurosawa-san's father. He said he's in charge of a branch of the police. Which one was it? The man in the mascot! Oh, VIP security. Yes, VIP security, and also counter-terrorism. So he's actively fighting the Zimmers. Must be a huge responsibility. Indeed. Look at how many people are involved in this case. So, Kiyomoto-san, Honda-san, Inoue, Nakata, those guys are all missing. Aika seems to be fine though, and Seiji... Wait, no, because Aika, she had the doppelganger message her, but she didn't physically see the doppelganger. And then Seiji, we won't know his deal until God knows when. God, I need water. I keep forgetting that I'm reading a visual novel right now. Yuya Kurosawa's father. He's the head of security bureau in the National Police Agency. I don't know anything about police hierarchy, but he's probably in a very, very important position. He's a top police executive in the country. Could have used his influence to get full custody. Not a spoiler, just a thought. You know, that's something. That is something to think about. Alright. I think it's well, actually, let me talk with Jasmine real fast. Hold on. Jasmine, are the director and the center safe? Worried about the haters? It's gonna be okay. Aw, thank you. Any thoughts on this case? Kurosawa's doppelganger is clearly acting along Zimmer goals. As in, it's targeting national police info. Usually if we knew something was stolen, we'd call the police and stop there. So what we're doing is supposedly police work, but Kurosawa Jr. is stalling. Chances are he's hiding something. What could he be hiding? So, wait. This isn't the doppelganger. This isn't doppelganger Yuya. This is Yuya. All of these ghosts are like residue things are Yuya, not the doppelganger, because the doppelganger always has eyes on us. He looks significantly different in these anomaly, in this clairvoyance. Uh-oh. Oh, my ladder theory might be right. He might be involved in some way. Oh, wait. What if Yuya, actual Yuya, is involved with trying to maybe he's involved with the Zimmers, trying to do something regarding the Great Reset, and is using someone else, like he hired somebody else to be his doppelganger, and then anyone who saw the doppelganger, maybe anyone who saw the doppelganger is going missing because he doesn't want anyone to know. So, like, he doesn't want anyone to question anything. So they're going missing because he's making them go missing. That's possible. Uh-oh. The shadow is here. Looks just like Kurosawa-san Jr. And it is. But this shadow, compared to the previous doppelganger shadows, looks somewhat different. Not sure exactly how. Seiji-san might know something. Observe. A shadow that looks just like Kurosawa-san. The doppelganger? So it did show up here too. No, I don't think this is the right one. This shadow is staring at the painting? Why would the doppelganger care about the painting? Maybe there's a secret to it. Hell yeah, and then the safe. And what the hell is he looking at on the shelf? A shadow who resembles Kurosawa-san. The doppelganger, perhaps? Up to now, I was able to tell the doppelganger apart at a glance. But today, I'm not getting that feeling. Am I too tired? No, it's probably because it's all Yuya. Look closer. The doppelganger is fiddling around with the safe. Taking something out of it, perhaps? Possibly. The doppelganger seems to be taking something from the safe. Maybe something was stolen then. Could the safe be open right now? Ooh, check the safe. Okay. And then lastly, this one. A shadow who looks just like Kurosawa-san. Is it the doppelganger? What's it doing? Touching the thing on the shelf? It's touching some kind of a trophy. Are you sure? Wait. What if it is a twin? What if it is a twin, but then after the divorce, it's like the Parent Trap or something? What if it was oh my god, what if this is like a dark version of the Parent Trap, where it's like, what if the parents did have a divorce, and then one kept one kid, the other, and then the mother kept another kid, and then maybe they found out they're twins, and they flip-flopped? Oh my god. Oh no. What if there is a twin involved, but Seiju let his wife or his ex-wife keep that child? Oh no. Oh, that's an idea! Could I bother you again for a bit? Did you clearly see the doppelganger's face? I did indeed. Was there anything strange? I didn't notice anything. He's my son after all, so I don't think I would have mistaken him, unless it's a twin! So they were so similar his father couldn't tell them apart? Completely identical appearance. Oh my god, what if it is... what if it is the twin? And the two are working, yeah, what if they are working together? Like, what if Yuya found out that he has a twin and they're working together in some way? I don't know, maybe either they're both Zimmers or they're trying to prevent the Zimmers from doing anything. It's possible. Maybe. Let's look closer at the painting. The doppelganger was staring at this painting. The frame is fancy too. It must cost a fortune. But why would the doppelganger want to stare at it? Because it's like, ah, my twin. It obviously hasn't been stolen either. Maybe I should ask Seiji-san. I just talked with him. All right, let's look at everything before we talk to anyone else. The safe that the doppelganger was touching. Could it be open? Is it? Nope, not open. Okay, fair enough. I'm hoping the doppelganger hasn't actually gotten the safe open. Could the shadow traces tell us something? Follow the shadow traces. Let's see. I didn't mean to look at that, my bad. Hold on. God, this particular... I didn't mean to do that! God, this particular track is really fun to listen to. It's so suspenseful, I love it. Alright, let's look.
Hey, Bex!
Hey, Darcy! Hello! How are you doing? I hope you're well. I'm coming up with so many theories right now about this doppelganger. Oh my god. Right now we got a Parent Trap theory going on right now. It's holding the kendo trophy upside down? Is it writing something on the bottom? Oh, trophy shelf. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Let's look. But how are you doing, Darcy? I hope your weekend has been great, and I hope that I think it's evening over there for you right now. I hope your evening has been very relaxing. This is the first place trophy from the Prefectural High School Kendo Championship. Excuse me. The shadow was holding this trophy upside down and looking at the bottom. Checking the bottom. Oh, a small piece of paper is stuck here. 9630. A 4-digit number? What's it for? Could this be the safe's combination? But there's no way it could be written here, is there? Open the safe? Oh, you know it. But I gotta ask... let's look at the safe first, actually. Let's see, 9630. I don't expect it to work, but that shadow's movement might mean it saw that number and entered it. We should at least try, I guess. It did. Wait, no way! It opened? And inside is an empty box? Who would keep an empty box in a safe unless it's already taken? Or maybe what was stolen was inside the box? I need to check with Seiji-san. You know it. Zami's turning into a professional cat thief with these saves. I'd like to say she's turning into a professional Nancy Drew, or she could, but she won't. But she uses her powers for good. So anyways, Darcy, we have come up with a Parent Trap theory. I don't know if you know the Parent Trap, but basically, so Seiji-san right here, Seiji Kurosawa is Yuya Kurosawa's father. Yuya is the one who's seeing his doppelganger, like, hop around all these areas, basically. So my current theory is that Seiji admitted that he and his wife had an early divorce. So what if Yuya had a twin and he got sole custody of Yuya while he let his wife, who I don't know the name of, have sole custody of the other twin, and maybe they found each other and now either they're both working as Zimmers within the terrorist group to start the Great Reset, or they're both trying to prevent the Great Reset from happening. And maybe all the disappearances that have been happening, because these are all, like, recent hires, except maybe Inoue-san. But anyways, all the people that have gone missing... Hold on. All the people that have gone missing thus far have seen the doppelganger's face in person. So the ones that have gone missing are Kiyomoto-san, Honda, Inoue, and Nakata, who I like to call Discount Trey Clover because he's got the same face as Trey. And so those 4 have gone missing. Aika has had a conversation via text message with the supposed doppelganger, but she hasn't seen his face, so she's okay. And now Seiji has seen apparently the doppelganger, so the chance of him going missing is very high. So why they're going missing? Either it's because these people were Zimmers and now they're feigning going missing so they can go back and talk to things with their group, or Yuya and the doppelganger, who are working together, that's my theory at least, are trying to stop them from doing, like, Zimmer activities too. So it's possible. I don't know. It could flip one way or the other. It's an interesting theory. Also, dude, welcome back with the pizza. I hope the pizza is delicious. What kind of flavors? What kind of toppings did you put on your pizza? Could I bother you again for a bit? About the contents of the safe. Also had a creeper moment when Jasmine parked the van. Yeah! I never felt more unnerved than when we were walking into the house with Yuya. Because Jasmine had to go park the car out back, right? Jasmine had to go park the car in the back. So it was just Azami and Yuya walking to the entrance of the house, and I had never felt more unnerved in my entire life in this game. I thought he was gonna turn around and we see the doppelganger eyes, but we don't know for sure. Excuse me, about the contents of that safe. Oh, yes, the safe. It seems something was stolen from inside it. And why would you know this? I've looked, and the box inside the safe was empty. You looked? You mean you opened the safe? Maybe that was, inappropriate? It's more of a matter of how you managed to. Oh, I'm sorry. Terribly sorry. I have this... Oh, it's Azami. I don't know if you should tell him this. I have this strange power that allows me to see things. See things? Bro, I don't know if telling the chief of security about this is good. Nice theory. Thank you. I don't know if it's true, but it's just a theory. A good old stuffed crust pepperoni. Dude, I love you, man. That's my favorite. I love stuffed crust. I love any crust, to be honest. Stuffed crust, like very thin, crunchy crust, and definitely pepperoni is one of my favorite toppings. Pep sausage is always my go-to. My mom will make homemade pizza tomorrow. I'm so excited. I got pizza in the freezer. I got like one of those DiGiorno's mini pizzas in my freezer right now. I might have that for dinner. I haven't had a pizza night for a while. I should do that. Oh, Azami BB, I know. Azami just deserves better. Chief, I see shit. Red people showing me the past. You know, when you word it like that, it's not looking so good, Lizzie. Oh my gosh. Oh, my eyes are so itchy today. I need to warn you. And we believe the content of the box in the safe were stolen. I'm not sure I understand you fully, but I will confirm. Uh-oh. As you said, the object is missing. Stolen, apparently. What was in the box? I can't tell you much, but it was part of an informational system within the National Police. Oh! Is it the system in Kurosawa-san's company's server? The one that needs special authentication to access? You know that much? Might as well explain it then. Yeah, just tell this college girl everything, Seiji. That's safe. As you say, the object in question is a password device needed to access that system. Yet its existence only should be known to a select few individuals in our leadership. So is the doppelganger potentially in the server right now? We haven't disclosed details to even our families. Not even your families? And that's what was stolen. There were reports that VIP protection data was uploaded to social networks. So those were not baseless rumors. Bro, someone fucked up, man. Everyone will eat pizza. Everyone, you get a pizza. You get a pizza. Azami will get a pizza after this. Now what? I should tell Jasmine. Ask Jasmine for advice. We are in trouble. About the painting you have there. Ah, yes. We purchased that one 2 days ago. We put it up just yesterday. Last night, my son, or the doppelganger, rather. It was looking at the painting too, before anything else. It must be very expensive? To tell you the truth, the frame is more costly. The painting itself is only 50,000 yen. He was surprised to hear that too. Oh! But 50,000 yen? Though 50,000 yen isn't inexpensive. Since I thought he was my son, I told him the actual price. But if it actually was someone unrelated, I maybe should have bluffed a bit. Haha, is this a joke? The price of the painting. Let's see, let's go talk with Jasmine real quick. Jasmine, could I talk to you for a bit? Yup. Something was stolen. Jasmine, something was stolen after all. Huh. And what was stolen? A password device granting access to the National Police's information system. The doppelganger can access the National Police's info system at will now. So first it was unable to snatch data from the server room. Realized it needed a password device to grab access. so it came here to steal the password device. Wait, that means... Oh, what do we do? We're in big trouble. What should we do? Could you go ask Kurosawa's father when he last used the device? I need to make a call right now. Okay. Jasmine tends to make calls at times like this. It's because she's with the police, isn't she? Ask Kurosawa Sr. about the device usage. Oh boy. Imagine keeping a password device to the entire police mainframe in a home safe and not behind the most advanced security system in Japan. It looks like it's a physical thing though, isn't it? And like, the safe is in this living room, man. Like, you couldn't have this in a different room in your house. I mean, you're fucking rich, man. You know what you could have done? You could have had a secret lock mechanism behind the twin painting, and that's where your safe could have been. Every rich person has some kind of hidden safe like that in games like this. You can't convince me otherwise. This is the first man that doesn't have this. Come on, man. Get better. About the device. About the stolen device. When was the last time you used it? Well, to be honest, I'm not a tech-savvy person. I received it around 5 years ago and haven't used it at all since then. Oh, is that so? Either way, this is a crisis now. We need to take measures immediately. If you happen to find it, please let me know. Yes, if we happen to, that is. Could you tell us the device's shape and color so we know? It's red and looks like a card. Well, a red card-like device? Uh-oh. Guess who had that in his office desk? Isn't that the same as... Uh-oh, spaghetti fucking oh. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Let's think this through. Something feels off about today's investigation, but I can't quite place it. It just feels different. The doppelganger appeared in front of Seiji-san and searched around inside the house. So someone other than Seiji-san was definitely here yesterday. But then again... Hello, imaginary Meguria. I've missed you this entire session, bro. You're missing right now. I miss you. There's something different from usual, isn't there? At least my imaginary version of the director shows up right away. I will always be here when you really need me. When you saw the shadow, you mentioned something was different about it. Yes, the shadow seemed different from the doppelganger we've seen so far. And its actions afterwards seem weird as well. I wonder how it's different from the previous doppelganger intrusions. Isn't the blank blank actually blank? Okay, so I think this one is Yuyo Kurosawa himself. Isn't the shadow... Isn't the shadow by the doppelganger actually Yuya Kurosawa himself? Man, the ruling party is screwed in the next elections if this gets out! Damn! Damn, yeah, he might be in trouble. We love the director, but damn, he really waits until the last moment to show up. Bro, at the beginning of this chapter was like, hey, I'm gonna be gone for a little bit, don't worry about it. And he's been missing since, so it's like, oh boy, he's in trouble. Alright, isn't the shadow by the doppelganger actually Yuya Kurosawa himself? No, huh. That might tell us why something's off. Let me rethink this. Ah, isn't the shadow... See... Wait. Was that an option before? Wait, was that an option? Did I miss this? I think I might have just missed it. Isn't the shadow seen through clairvoyance actually Yuya Kurosawa himself? I mean, that's what I said. Did I just miss that prompt entirely, or did that one show up? Because I swear I didn't see that the first time. Oh well. If I remember correctly, Seiji-san explained about the painting to the doppelganger. That was yesterday. It's supposedly been a while since Kurosawa-san was here himself. Why did he know about the painting? Oh yeah! I need to check with Kurosawa-san. Yesterday's visitor. Okay. Let's see. Maybe. The doppelganger who appeared in front of Seiji-san yesterday. That was actually you, wasn't it? So you caught me. Uh-huh? He just admits to it? Why is this happening? No, wait. It's not what you think. I wanted to show all those who are suffering how incredible your power is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I just ended up doing it. No harm intended. What do you mean by show? Take photos, upload them, that kind of thing. With your permission, of course. I don't consent at all to this! Your power will bring solace to many people. I really respect you. Damn, bro did a 180 on us. He was just... at first he was like, nah, don't do this, don't do that. Now he's like, man, I respect you and your power. I don't trust this. Is he actually part of the Zimmers? I like how when we finally get a compliment from somebody, I'm immediately suspicious, like, wait, are you with the Zimmers? Oh no, this is bad. I hope you don't hold it against me. This feels so wrong. Why would Kurosawa-san say things like this? Please don't take any photos without telling us. I'll be continuing the investigation. Ah, thank you. I don't like this. I really don't like this. Anyways, Jasmine, I'm uncomfortable! Oh no. Did you make your phone call? I checked about the device and Seiji-san has never used it. What? No, that can't be right. Director Kurosawa's device has logs of continued usage starting from several years ago. From several years ago? Wait, does that mean the doppelganger was there from back then too? No, it's been Kurosawa all along, hasn't it? Or not. It was stolen yesterday after all. But the problem is that if it was stolen yesterday, he's had that in his desk for a while now, at least since we started the investigation a couple days ago. Wait, there's more. Azami, slow down. We know what the doppelganger stole yesterday. It's a red card-like device. Huh? Isn't that the device that was stolen from Kurosawa Jr.'s CEO office? This is getting really confusing. Girl, I'm also confused. Oh, man. You're the first of 3 people I've seen covering Chapter 5 to notice the doppelganger wrong face. It's so obvious, though! What do you mean I'm the first? Lizzie! Oh my god, we've seen both in clairvoyance right next to each other at one point. One has eyes that stare into your goddamn soul! What do you mean people didn't know? I'm sorry, that came out way more aggressive than I intended it to be. I'm like really confused right now in this story. What was stolen from the CEO office? Wait, so, oh wait, no, do they both have, wait, no. So they both have card-like devices then. Wait. What was stolen from the CEO office? What was stolen from the CEO office then? I didn't mean to do that. I meant to hit the wrong button. Let me think things over for a bit. Yeah, we need to think this one through. We know it was stolen, but now the situation makes even less sense. Oh, girl, yeah, that just hit me like a truck. The password device kept inside the safe. Seiji-san said he hadn't actually used it. But Jasmine mentioned it's been in use starting from several years ago. Hello, Meguria. This raises questions about Jasmine's connections. I wonder who she was calling. But this password device, wasn't it also stolen from the CEO's office? Maybe there was something about the device kept in the safe. Maybe blank blank from the blank. Okay, this one I'm actually a little confused by, I'm not gonna lie. I know they actually made me want to scream. Well, I'm glad I didn't make you feel like that in this playthrough at the very least. Oh man, I thought that was pretty obvious. I don't know. Maybe it was just me. Let's see, the device in the safe. Maybe blank it from the blank. Maybe. So if it was stolen from the CEO's office a couple days ago, and then it was stolen from Seiji's house last night, where were the traces? Is it just the one, or is it two? The device in the safe. I want to look at the log again real quick. Let's see. Isn't that the device that was stolen from Kurosawa Jr.'s CEO office? But Jasmine mentioned it's been in use starting from several years ago. This raises questions about Jasmine's connections, but the password device, wasn't it also stolen from the CEO's office? Maybe there was something about the device kept in the safe. Maybe... Well, we know it was Kurosawa from a couple days ago that took it from the safe. I'm actually a little confused on this one. From... maybe Kurosawa-san... Would it be stole? Or borrowed? No. Are you kidding me? This is the most uncertain I've been, and I got it first try. Are you kidding me? Maybe Kurosawa-san stole it from the safe. I mean, we knew that from the safe itself because, I mean, we saw Kurosawa-san's, like, residue on it. But then, like, why did he go back the night before to the safe? That's my question. And that must be it. The two are the same device. I mean, yeah, but they're both the red card-like device, so it makes sense that the Zimmers are after it. But why would Kurosawa-san take it without saying anything? There's a lot we need to ask him. I made myself even more confused. Oh boy. What is going on, Yuya? Why would the password device, stolen from our safe, be stolen from your company? Did you take it from the safe? I was so intrigued by the work you do. I just took it and kept it in my office. But wait, how long ago was that residue from the safe? then? Because it was stolen from his office a couple days ago. If it was stolen from a couple days ago, then how was it back in the safe? I'm asking too many questions. Let's hear what they have to say. Jasmine mentioned the logs showed that it had been used since several years ago. I didn't mean any harm, but the doppelganger stole it. I wanted to find it before the worst could happen. And Azami-san's power would make that possible. Not really the time to be complimenting me. This has gotten out of hand. Isn't it more important to prevent the public from knowing this device was stolen? Jasmine, things are getting really complicated now. If this was just a family conflict, we'd leave it alone and go home right now. So, all in all, everything about this case was to cover up for Kurosawa-san's theft. Well, that red password device was taken by the doppelganger. So there's no way it just ends there. Okay, so just timeline of events. It looks like Yuya took it, had been using it, and then kept it in his office instead, and then the doppelganger was like, hey, it's mine now, and took that. So, I don't know. So I guess there isn't anything we can do about the situation. Thinking. Is it the director? Is it Miguria? Oh man, that timing. As usual. It's the director! He's back! Hello, are you okay? Oh my god. How's it going? We were worried about you, director! CEO stole it 5 years earlier. Doppelganger stole it from him. Doppelganger appears at random places. Director-san is back from vacation! Oh dear. Okay, we're worried about you, director! It turns out the doppelganger's actions have affected more people than I'd realized. I know you've been busy on your end, but please don't disappear like that! Important police data was stolen, and we've been seeing nasty rumors about the center. We can think about those complications once we wrapped up this case. Fair enough. Time for a dissolution. Oh my god. Perfect timing indeed. Here we go, my favorite music. I'm relieved, though. I was anxious about doing the eye-opener part myself. I was anxious about doing the eye-opener part myself. That may happen sooner or later. No, that's a hard pass! Now then, please ensure the Kurosawas can hear you. Yes. This request was about recovering, if possible, an object stolen by the doppelganger. For now, let us put on hold whether recovery is even possible, until we determine who exactly we're dealing with. Are we ready? The eye reveals all. Eye opener. Here we go! God, I love this piece of music especially. Now, let the dissolution begin. In this case, Kiyomoto-san, secretary at UTech, initially encountered the doppelganger, leading us to follow its traces. We identified it as a doppelganger, based on its appearance being identical with Kurosawa-san, and that it doesn't engage in conversation. So, Miss Azami. Yes! There have been further indications that the anomaly is indeed a doppelganger. What kind of phenomenon has been observed? What kind of phenomenon indicates that the anomaly is indeed a doppelganger? A Kurosawa infestation? Or that 4 people are missing? Because, I mean, isn't the... Hold on. Let's see. I saw it. But the 4 people that have gone missing, sure, they've seen the doppelganger, but isn't it the person who is being, like... Isn't it the same person who looks identical to the doppelganger, the one who's supposed to go missing? But they did say, other parts of the rumors say that. It should be that the 4 people are missing, right? That the anomaly is indeed... Or would it be a Kurosawa infestation? Jasmine just listening to Zami mentioning eye opener to the phone. Like she's just talking normally and then randomly, eye opener! And then like back to normal conversation. I love that visual. So, would it be the 4 people are missing? Kiyomoto-san, Honda-san, Inoue-san, and Nakata-san. The people who encountered the doppelganger have all gone missing. Okay, I was right. Okay. The infestation one kind of made me nervous because it's like we're seeing him everywhere then, but I'm not sure. The 4 individuals you named have not been found, so they may or may not be alive. Uh-oh. Yet the situation does seem to line up with the doppelganger anomaly's characteristics. Okay, so I was right. Oh boy. Why would a request to search for a missing object turn into such a complicated matter? That is because one key factor that made us believe this was all the doppelganger's doing. So, Miss Azami. Yes? What does the notable characteristic of the intruder that kept this incident from being reported to the police and that led to a request from the center instead? That kept this incident from being reported to the police and that led to a request to the center instead. It's a breathtakingly beautiful, it's a breathtakingly beautiful woman. It's a heart-stoppingly handsome man. It impersonates someone, right? Did I read that right? What was the notable characteristic of the intruder that kept this incident from being reported to the police and that led to a request to the center instead? It should be that it impersonates someone, right? The intruder's appearance is identical to Kurosawa-san's. The police who encountered it all thought it was him all along. So, And that is precisely why we were called in. That aspect is indeed clearly anomalous. So but they're clearly 2 different people, right? Because, our angle will change from here on. The doppelganger who appeared in the server room seemed to be targeting confidential police information. Yet it turned out through Ms. Fukurai's clairvoyance that they had given up on that approach. So, Miss Azami. Yes, to confirm. Why did the doppelganger in the server room give up on extracting data? Bottom 2 options are base. They really were! Man, I wish I was one of those options. Let's see. Why did the doppelganger in the server room give up on extracting data? Because an authenticating device was needed. To access the confidential information, a red card-like password device was required. Yet this device was only available to high-ranking police officials. So we believe the intruder had no choice but to give up. Excellent. Yes, that is correct. The device that the doppelganger stole from the CEO office. Okay. I love this segment so much. Now, about that red card-like device. Something seemed strange there, didn't it? Yes? Kurosawa-san mentioned that he was intrigued by his father's work and had took it on a whim. A rather naive reasoning, if anything. So, Miss Azami. Oh, yes, he did say that! The question here is when exactly the device was stolen from the Kurosawa estate. Around when do you think this actually happened? It had to have been several years ago because it was in use based on what Jasmine's contact said. Several years ago. Jasmine looked into this for us. It seems the password device had been in use since several years ago. Kurosawa-san mentioned he stole it a week ago on a whim. But that doesn't feel right. Brilliant! Mr. Kurosawa's accounts seem to have a number of inconsistencies here and there. Though we can't do anything about that itself. I hope they can figure things out, father and son. And then last question. Yuya, there will be no wheezy way out of this. I expect a full explanation once we're done here. Damn, bro, what'd you do? Now for my final question. The culprit who appeared at the Kurosawa family home and stole the red card-like device was your son, Yuya Kurosawa. And the culprits who infiltrated Yuya-san's company and home were the Doppelganger and also acting like a Zimmer. So, Miss Azami. Yes, Miss Fukurai, you have already encountered the Doppelganger and Zimmer. Oh, I have? Please think back to all the accounts you heard from everyone you talked to. For this case to be possible, who would need to be a Zimmer? For this case to be possible, who would need to be a Zimmer? Kiyomoto-san, the secretary. Aika-san, Yuya-san's girlfriend. Neither of these two. Huh. For this case to be possible, who would need to be a Zimmer? Hold on. Because Kiyomoto saw the Doppelganger, supposedly. Aika only received messages. Honda saw both of them, I think. The security guard in charge of surveillance for the server room. He saw, and he saw. Sounds like I'm saying hee-haw. Let me think. Is it neither? Is it Kurosawa? Let's see. Hold on. Security camera caught a mysterious figure. Anyone who looked at it would assume it was Kurosawa-san. What's going on? Is it neither? Kurosawa-san had an Illuminate card. I have a bad feeling about this, but I have to focus on the investigation for now. Is it neither? Is my theory that Kurosawa-san is the one who is the Zimmer instead? For this case to be possible, who would need to be the Zimmer? I'm gonna say neither. Things don't add up for either of these two possibilities. So it's neither Kiyomoto-san, or it might be Kiyomoto-san to divert suspicion away from this one who... I also had a theory that it might be all the people that have gone missing were Zimmers. And... Oh... Wait, I'm so confused. Then who actually is the doppelganger and Zimmer? All things considered, Kiyomoto-san, the secretary. All 4 of the above. I think it's, it might be all 4. I think it's all 4. I had that theory, so it's like stuck in my brain that it might be that. Is it all 4? Wait, could it be all 4 of them? It is! Ah! When the doppelganger supposedly appeared, those 4 individuals were each on the scene. Though through their accounts and what happened to them since suggests paranormal involvement. The experience of the vanishing doppelganger, and then the disappearance of those who encountered it. That could be explained by all 4 telling the same cover story. Also, each of the 4 were recently appointed to their jobs and came in proximity! I told you they were all recruited very recently! Oh my god! Okay, so I was right at the beginning then, thinking that all 4 were involved in this in some way. Oh no! It's very likely that the 4 of them work together to play the role of the doppelganger. And it's also likely that all of them are Zimmers. The mystery is now solved. Oh my god! Oh my god. Disillusion. Holy shit. Why am I shocked at this? I kind of solved it at the beginning of this case, but at the same time, I'm still shocked. Zimmers? All 4 of them? Are you unsatisfied with the dissolution results? No, I do see why the dissolution makes sense. But a few things still don't quite make sense. Oh? Do tell. The doppelganger that I saw through clairvoyance was staring at me. And why did they steal the HDD after stealing the red device? Good point. The VIP protection data should have been accessible once they had the red device. I would indeed like to discuss these angles in depth, but it seems that we'll have to wait until next time. Who left the front door unlocked? Uh-oh. Oh, we gotta go. We gotta go. This is bad. This is very bad. Alaska chose streaming instead of living her life as an ace detective. Man, I really need to figure out if I can write, like, a visual novel of my own. That'd be fun. What are you doing here? We're in the middle of an important family discussion. Go and wait in the next room until we're done. Bro, we gotta get out of here. Uh-oh, it's 4 against... Well, actually, it's technically 4 against 4. It's 4 against 4, but I still feel like we're outnumbered. Huh? Wait. It's Inoue-san. The server room security guard at Kurosawa-san's company. Also, Nakata-san. Is it Nakata? Nakata? I think it's Nakata. The server engineer. And Kiyomoto-san, the secretary. And Honda-san, the housekeeper. I'm glad you're all safe. Girl, we just disillusioned that they're Zimmers. They're gonna hurt us. Oh my god. Sammy, remember what we talked about during the dissolution? Girl, you don't have the brain. You don't have the brain of a rock, Azami. You know better than this. They enacted the doppelganger. And they're dangerous extremists. Remember who they are. Oh god, it's the strippers! Oh, Lizzie, fear them. team battle. Oh my god. Sit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are you all really simmers? What is going on? Where are the SPs? Do you realize I'm your boss? Have you even thought about the consequences? Bro, they're extremists, they don't. Oh shit! We owe nothing to that joke of a company. We're working towards a higher goal. You disgust me, living the easy life with your family fortune and connections. A family's discussion to keep a lid on the incident. For this country to prosper for the next millennium, you rotten sprouts need to be pruned. You assumed the terrorist attacks were happening someplace else? Well, one is happening here and now, so brace yourselves. Uh-oh. Everyone, please, hold on. Sammy, get back. These people are dangerous. They no longer care. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're fucking cornered. You have no reason to cover for the filthy rich. Wake up already. They told us their plan. Devastation and judgment are about to happen. The Great Reset is nigh. They? Do you mean the Samezama admin? Oh my god, they're backing us up into the corner! This world needs leaders. Those who envision the future and guide the weak. The world's values have been corrupted. The weak know this well. But the weak lack the power to change things alone. They are guiding us forward and gathering us into a greater power. We should be the ones who bring change to this world. This is a complete mess! Oh, you can say that again. Hey you, hurry up and do something! Who's your leader? The Samezama admin? Please stop all this! This isn't the way to do things! You shouldn't be hurting anyone! Oh my god, I like that it looks like they're overpowering us on the screen like this. This is creepy. If you're siding with this filth, that means you're not with us. We will fulfill our role here to enact devastation and judgment. Great Reset. No, this is bad. Enough of that nonsense. Answer me. Jasmine, they're not going to listen. What? Freeze! Oh my god, what? Oh my god, is it the police? It's Snake Man! Secure them all! Oh my god! Hell yeah! Commissioner Tamiri! Oh my god. All suspects secure. I fucking love you, man. Fine work. Are you safe, Director Kurosawa? Holy shit. It's you, Tomiri. That was timely. Assistant Commissioner Tomarigi. Uh-oh. Please brief Director Kurosawa on the situation. Oh no, this is how Jasmine gets outed? Assistant Commissioner Yasumi... Yeah, Assistant Commissioner Yasumi Tomarigi. CUTU team, secure police, sir. Director Kurosawa, our apologies for the commission. Jasmine? Oh boy. Oh boy. You're with the security police? Undercover? What's going on? Sorry, Zami. What exactly is the CUTU? The Counter Unidentified Terrorist Unit. We proactively prevent terrorist cells from carrying out their plans. Specifically, unidentified incidents such as this series of prophecies. Oh boy. Snake! 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 And roll credits! Oh my god. Relationship drama, oh dear. Oh my, indeed. I was in the Urban Myth Dissolution Center to gather information. Why would you need to be undercover? The center sure is creepy, but it shouldn't be a threat. Relax. It was initially an investigation target, but that's for information only at this point. And we learned a ton through that undercover stint. Hey, Sammy. Sorry for not telling ya. So that's why you're so good at fighting, and had connections in weird places. It makes sense. Kinda. We meet again. That scary person from the park! Yeah, with that smile, yeah, a little bit. I'm glad you remember me. And happy to see you've been putting that wondrous power to fruitful use. Oh, so he's with the security police as well! Commissioner, what about Kurosawa Jr.? We sent Yuya Kurosawa home just now, but he probably won't have any charges pressed. Why not? This all happened because he took the device out without permission. This case will be handled as a mishap on Director Kurosawa's part. The director himself asked us to do so. Huh. Not the first time he wipes his prodigal? Sorry, son's rear. Miss Tomorigi, please remember to be decent in your work. Director Kurosawa's device has been used these few days as well. Which means that we could trace the IPs used to access the server. We may be able to apprehend those involved. We don't know who exactly it is. The next time they access it will be the moment of truth. You should get ready, Miss Tomorigi. Oh no. Oh, CUTU! Sammy, you should head out now. Huh? We'll handle the devastation and judgment prophecy from here. So, I'm not part of the we, then? We're taking on a terrorist mastermind, not a mysterious entity. It's out of your hands now. Jasmine, please wait! Whatever you do, don't follow us. But... Oh no. The music is so stressful. Oh my god. Miss Tomorigi? They took the bait. Headed to the area. Uh-oh. If Jasmine gets hurt in this, I'm gonna be so upset. Director? Welcome back, Mrs. Azami. Here's the music! I see Jasmine had ulterior motives. Please, don't put it that way! She had her reasons! Even without her, we'll need you to continue with your work. You'll need this computer from here on. Oh. Jasmine. Oh. So far, more or less as planned. She played her part very nicely. Uh-oh. I got the 3rd floor. All other units secure 1st floor exits. Uh-oh. Tomorigi here. 3rd floor visual, light, and personnel. This is the security police! CUTU! Uh-oh. This building is surrounded! You... Ah! She's fighting! Let me see your face! Huh? No! Ah! So that's your secret. The Genesis card. No! No! No, not Jasmine! One loose end taken care of. Uh-oh. Kurosawa. Oh! What was that? What was that? I just got an episode. Oh, this is the last card! Oh, no. Oh my god. How long have I been streaming? Oh my god, my mouse is not working. Hang on. Oh no, I swear to god, if Jasmine gets really hurt, if she's in the hospital at the start of this next chapter, I am going to be really upset. Okay. Oh, what time is it? Hold on, let me grab my phone. Give me a second. Oh my god, it's only 4:11. I got until... Huh? Hold on. Wait, I got a weird text message that looks like really fucking spam. Bro was like, I didn't even do that. That just happened on its own. Could you imagine if that was the case? So to recap, Jasmine saw the mastermind only to be immediately taken out. Oh my god. Like, okay. I kind of want to keep going, at least for a little bit. But would you guys mind if we took like a 5-minute bathroom break? Please. I really have to go to the bathroom. I really wanted to know what happened, but now I really have to go to the bathroom. If you give me like a 5-minute break, I should be back. Do we want to do that real quick? And then we'll continue a little bit into this chapter. How do we feel? We won't finish this chapter most likely today because I do have a genuine D&D. I do have a D&D session, and it's not a one-off this go-around. It's like a true, tried and true actual session this go-around. Who fucking Ray? But I want to keep going! But let's do like a 5-minute break, and I will be right back. I'll use the bathroom, I'll refill my water, maybe get a munchie, and we'll be good. I'll be back. How's that sound? BRB! Alright. Actually, let me get some music. BRB! 5-minute break! And then we'll continue on to this last chapter into it a little bit. So, hold on. Hold on. Let me get everything. Alright, BRB! Okay, I'm back. Hello. Sorry for the wait there. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for waiting. So I realized something incredibly dumb. So I went to go get a snack as well because my stomach was grumbling through the entire thing. And I've been really into eating Skinny Pop lately. And so you know how Skinny Pop has those, those individual bags that you buy in those giant bags first? I was gonna go grab a little bag. I 110% thought that the little bags were in this. I'm pretty sure I read that that's what it was. I went to open the giant bag to grab a little bag from it, only to find free popcorn in there. It was just a giant bag of popcorn. So now I have a giant bag of Skinny Pop popcorn right next to me. Like, it's massive. And so that was not the plan at all. I was hoping for a little bag, and now I have like a giant bag right next to me. Oh my god. It's still good though, but like, goddamn, I was expecting maybe a tiny bag to pull out from that giant bag, but no, it's a giant bag. Oh my god. Before we start chapter 6, overall thoughts on chapter 5. Personally, it's just okay to me. It feels more like it's building up the overall story than an individual case itself. Well, I feel like a lot of visual novels tend to do that towards the end there. However, I actually really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I felt really unnerved in a couple places because I wasn't entirely sure what was going on, and I was just really happy with how things were looking. I was just very impressed with how unnerved it made me and how confused it made me feel, I think. But yeah, I do understand that it had a lot of setup, but a lot of visual novels do that. A lot of them do. So that's not new to me, but I really enjoyed the story, and I thought, while there were maybe too many characters, I do understand, like, what they were trying to do with it, but I really liked it. I liked it a lot. It's a big step up from Case 4 for sure, but the creepy moments were great. They were fantastic. So I'm excited to see what this final chapter is. I have until maybe 6 p.m. before I have to leave, so that gives us, like, maybe an extra hour and a half to play. So I think we'll do that, and so we'll probably not finish this chapter this go around. I have no idea how long this chapter is, and don't tell me how long it is. We'll get there, but I think I want to start this chapter today. So this is the final chapter, it looks like. I am so excited. So let's do this. Let's move the mouse out of the way. Episode 6. Devastation and Judgment. Here we are. Oh boy. 12 hours? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I am the admin of Samezima. Huh? My phone's glitching out. Did my phone get hacked? Who is this masked guy? It's on the billboard screens too! What is this? Broadcast signals getting hacked? When the countdown reaches 0, devastation and judgment will be upon us. For your entertainment until then, a simple riddle for you. Uh-oh. So this is the Samezima admin. A simple riddle. Pinpoint the broadcast's origin. On it, sir. I dare you. Answer me. What does not exist, even if you speak of it? An urban myth, maybe? Now think. Remember. The prophecy is now a warning. What is this? Some kind of PR stunt? Hey, fix my phone already! To my friends in the police, the device is in our hands. Now think, remember, the prophecy is now a warning. What should I do? My phone's totally messed up. Same with mine. What the? This is not a game. I ask you again. What does not exist, even if you speak of it? A myth? When you know the answer, enter it here. Devastation and judgment are upon us. The Great Reset. Uh-oh. Reset us all. Reset us all. Reset us all. A video claiming that devastation and judgment will happen? No, it can't be. Uh-oh. Jasmine, no! I knew she would end up in the hospital! No! Damn it! Apologies for this sudden call. Huh? This voice, is this? Tomiri-san? Thank you for remembering my name. How did you get my number? Oh no. Has something happened to Jasmine? Stay calm. Let me pick you up first. Yes! Oh no. By the way, Miss Azami, do the words Genesis card mean anything to you? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Protesters in front of the Dissolution Center. K6 is my fave in the entire game. I'm so excited. Me too. How dare they do that to Jasmine? I know! Oh my god. Give us the director, you criminal scum! How dare you steal police secrets? Dirty terrorists! Uh-oh. What happened? Huh? What's going on? Why is this happening? Give us Meguria! Holy shit. Hey, scammy fake psychic, come out and explain yourself! This is terrible. I need to tell the director, but I can't get in like this. Oh, look who's calling. It's from the director. Director, thank goodness! There's a huge crowd out here in the front. How's it going? Things do seem lively upstairs. He's so unbothered. Why is this even happening? It's sudden and feels forced, calling us terrorists who steal police secrets. It's likely someone is leading them to this kind of behavior. Was it Kurosawa? I swear to God if it was him. You should stay away from the center for a while. You don't want them to notice you. Understood. Please make sure you stay in the center. Also, about Jasmine? Yes, I got a call from Tomiri-san. Something happened to Jasmine last night after they left. What did he say? He said he'd pick me up first, then tell me the details. Also, he asked about something called the Genesis card? The Genesis card? Uh-oh. I've been spotted! Oh no! Hey, isn't that one of the center staff over there? I saw that face online. It must be her. Get out of there, girl. Oh no! You should lay low for a while, Miss Azami. Well, what about you? It should take them a while to break into the center itself. The Samezima admin, the Genesis card. I have a few things to look into here. Understood! Run, girl, run! Yo! Getting accused of terrorism. Director-san? Nah, it's a Tuesday. I think I should be safe here. I think. What's going on anyway? A major broadcast hijack? A mob around the center? This is too much! Breathe, Azami. Relax. I need to check what they're saying about the center and about that video. Look into trending topics. Guess I'll start with socials. Oh boy. Breaking. Yuya Kurosawa, CEO of U-Tech Priority, victim of criminal case. Intruders stole valuables and confidential information from Kurosawa's home. Suspects are members of the urban Myth Dissolution Center. Kurosawa and his father were fortunately unharmed. Police investigations ongoing. It was Kurosawa! Why couldn't we drop kick him? No way. What's going on? Where did that story come from? Because that's safe! It's Kurosawa himself! My father was a victim of theft in his own home. I wasn't aware of the safe's contents, but he told me they were items of great value to him. I'm profoundly shocked. So he did post my pictures without permission, the fucking freak! Wait, is that about me? Why would Kurosawa-san say such things? They were all there during the investigation. Why? What do we do now? Who'd keep stuff like that at home? Bruh, I'm in the same as this, like, piece of cheesecake here, too. I always knew the Urban Myth Dissolution Center might be inciting terrorism. Takes an extremist to say wild stuff like that. Heard the center staff set him up. I mean, if it's just one member gone rogue, is it right to blame the whole center? I can't stand how everyone tries to cancel the whole org just because of a single person. Legit shocked by this. But it was just a team member, right? Not the director in person. Amazingly resourceful takedown of a family dynasty. The day the Great Reset approaching fast. Hold on. I'm gonna click all of these to see if we can get, like, any blurbs. Also, I'm probably gonna be eating a lot of popcorn during this segment, so... Oh my god, Lizzie! That is a lot of words! Hold on. Any theories on who the master... See, when... I don't know how I feel about that, because it's like, I don't know if what you're telling me is true or not, and I know you're saying it's not a spoiler, but now my brain's thinking about stuff. And I don't like that. I like to think for myself in terms of that. So now my brain's thinking of what you're saying, which is why I don't want to say it out loud for the rest of the chat, But... Because now, with you saying that, now all the theories that I had involving that, I feel like is not true. And the fact that you told me you've played this a couple times already, all the way through, it makes me a little nervous now. So it's like, now are my theories, like, not true because of that comment? So... I don't know. Let's see. There's Great Reset again. We should look at that, at the very least. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's just, the same thing happened during my Paranorma Site stream, where it was like, people were saying, not a spoiler, I'm not telling you the culprit directly, but it's like, if you think about blah 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 and blah blah blah, and I'm like, okay, well then if I think about this, then it's gonna lead to this, and if I think about that, then it's gonna jump to this because they outright say it in this section that maybe I forgot or something. So then all my other theories have just gone mute. Or it was like, I had a theory, but then people started saying their theories, and then I realized, well, if they're saying this stuff now, then my theories are now... That just proves that the theories I'm thinking of are not true, because then why would they be saying this stuff? Do you know what I mean? That's where my mind thinks. So I already had problems with that in Paranorma Site, so I want to think for myself in this too. So that's what this is. where my mind goes to in terms of that. So if that makes sense. So if I know you haven't played that and you make a theory, that's one thing. But when people tell me in the chat, like, oh, I've played this game already, and then they start giving me theories, now I'm just like, but wait, now their words actually have weight. And I'm like, okay. So that's where I am. I know you didn't mean any ill intention by it at all. I know that. I'm not mad or anything. I'm just, that's where my brain thinks. That's all. So. Video. What video? What's the video? Alright. But again, I'm not mad or anything. I'm not trying to say that. I'm just trying to say how my brain thinks. And then how words have like way more weight than I think than I think people realize in my brain. Let's see. The Samezima admin and the center director seem to be linked. I hate to think so, but turns out the director was Tsutomu Kisaragi's biggest fan. Can you say synchronicity? Let's see. But they're must-reads for occult fans, aren't they? Many people have them too. I can't picture the director as an avid supporter of Dr. Kisaragi. I guess wannabe criminals take inspiration from past culprits. Tsutomu Kisaragi fanatics make me sick to the bone. What if we did Great Reset video? No? What about just video? Oh, that's just on its own. Okay, okay. It's one thing if that video is a joke, but if it's real, isn't it pretty serious? I honestly thought my phone broke for a second. What's this about cards? Someone getting bad fortune. On the site, a prophecy predicted the end of the world using divination cards called the Illuminate cards, and the predicted date is almost here. I really don't get it either. Let's see. I'm just eating some popcorn while I'm doom scrolling, quite literally in this case. You guys are getting too worked up. There's a lot of info on devastation and judgment, but the issues the Zimmers forcing their interpretation. It's not a prophecy if you're making things happen according to the Illuminate cards. Let's see. If the Great Reset can change the current society that they despise. Prophecy of devastation and judgment. Anyone know the answer to that riddle? I think the answer to the riddle is myth. I promise I always just say stuff when in my mindset at the time, but I totally get it. I'll keep this stuff. No, it's okay. Again, I know you had no ill intentions for it, Lizzie, I swear. So I'm not mad or anything. But it kind of happened in the past, so now I'm like extra cautious when I'm reading like big text like that, where it was like, what are your theories? Mine is this, from like people I know who played the game. That's all. It just makes me a little nervous because I'm like, damn, am I gonna get unintentionally spoiled? That's all. But you're good. It's fine. It happens. I know you meant no ill will by it. Isn't doom scrolling all social media? I mean, I always look up like artists on social media anymore anyway. That video was made to announce an intended crime. Yeah, we need to think about the riddle. It's also written on the Samezima page. I wonder what happens if we figure it out. Have other people asked about it too? Oh, you know, probably some have. I'm dropping popcorn everywhere. Uh-oh. Reaction. I hope more people start talking about it. Is there anything? Well, look at that. Nostradamus' prophecies were exciting and I liked those, but this is just a threat. Are the police already on this? You can't take it completely seriously from just that video. I wonder what happened with all the people who quit their jobs and spent all their money thinking the world would end in the year 2000. Oh, the Y2K craze. I'm in shock. I love drinking beer and watching the Urban Myth Dissolution Center videos before bed. So relaxing. People who yap about hidden truths, GR and mumbo jumbo, they just want an outlet for their pathetic feels. How high can your head get from validation by no-name nobodies on the net? What about Riddle? Too many results. What about Great Reset video? No, okay. Video Riddle? There we go. Has it been solved already? What are we supposed to do? Where do we put our answers? If it's real, we're all doomed. Is it really time to be playing with riddles? It can't be real. You're just taking it too seriously. The Zimmer attacks are ramping up. Haven't you seen the news? If you don't pay at least a little attention to what's going on in the world, you won't be ready for when the worst happens. They were barely able to stop the... I almost said Alaska again. The Akasaka embassy break-in. I wonder what they would have done if they weren't caught. Do we even know whether the Zimmers are a big organization or just a group of individuals? The Urban Myth Dissolution Center is leading them, getting people together to act on some twisted sense of justice. Makes me sick. Damn! Why did Kurosawa do that? Is he also part of the Great Reset? I don't know. Enter it here, which means the answer should be entered on Samezima's site? But I don't know the answer. Is it Myth? I think it might be Myth. Let's see. I don't know what else to look for. Let's see. Let's see. Fujiwara-san from the Ueno tour was told by himself. The secretary Kiyo Mota-san was working in a group of 4. They don't act like an organization, just like-minded individuals with a similar goal. The goals also seem to be very far from person to person. Okay. Why do they make things up like that? But if I didn't know the center, maybe I'd be saying that too. No, stop. I don't have to figure out what's true or what's false right now. I'm just gathering info. That's true. Stay on target. The return of Alaska? Let's see. Let's see here. Might as well just start looking at everything. If it's been taken care of earlier, maybe this wouldn't have happened. What they're doing doesn't seem like a joke. I'll do my best to get you back to that routine. Due to misunderstandings and assumptions, things have gotten out of control. Once the truth comes out, we can go back to normal. Validation. Social media involves talking to no-name nobodies on the internet, too. Too worked up? I don't think so. We can't just sit back and watch it all unfold. I'm trying to read literally everything, just to get these other clues. Okay, so that's all on this one. I still can't believe... Why would Kurosawa do this? How dare he? And like, where did he get the picture anyway? Did he take a picture in the, like, did anyone not think how this picture was even taken? It doesn't look like security footage. Like, goddamn. Let's see. These social media sections are awful. Is Kurosawa-san blaming us for that device being stolen? Like, ugh. Let's see. Let me see. Oh, journal updated. Okay. I couldn't act alone if I tried. Why would I even want to? Let's see. We're just doom scrolling at this point. Let's see. Just more spam, but why not? Oh, come on. How can they assume we're behind it with no evidence whatsoever? They think we're all guilty because we're part of the occult scene. They don't care about us as individuals. I feel like I'm missing something. No. What about just Great Reset? Did I do that? I didn't even look at that! Alaska, Japan, my favorite place I visit every week. Leave me alone! Alaska's finally come around to my position of fuck these social media sections. We're in the last chapter. I'm still stuck. Normally I don't check socials like this, but after seeing that stream, I had to see how people were reacting. Comrades, the GR is upon us. Maybe I can gather some info on what they're saying. Samezima isn't for me anymore. I had fun going along with those stupid ideas, but now I can't find one that really... find that one really popular past trend. Tell us about the title. You're talking about the happy 77.7 billion yen leak? I'm not surprised it's been covered up. I hear there were victims from all over the world. The incident should never have happened. No, it's the incident that shall not be named. I've heard stories about it. It was really terrible. Stop with all the GR stuff. Don't talk about the incident if you keep it up. I've been going through past threads as well. There used to be a thread about weird cards, but it's gone. Guess someone deleted it. It might be the Illuminate cards. The topics are getting all mixed up. It's hard to keep track. Just given that the title is a thread, maybe the Men in Black are doing a cover-up. Don't be stupid. Here, I'll show you how it's done. Weird cards, I see. Wait, who's here at the door this late at night? It's true, the thread about the weird cards has disappeared. Was it actually a secret mission, though? It doesn't seem related. What about the incident? The incident that shall not be named. Something so bad you can't even talk about it. I need 2 more clues! This is awful! Let's see. Let's see. Look, a kind person! Helping out even though it's late. Maybe their mom was visiting Azami, please. She's so gullible. Let's see. It sounds so serious. Saying something happened when it didn't. Pulling a joke from an old thread over to a new platform is beyond cringe. So it was on an old thread then. Oh, can't talk about it. Well, I just found my fucking clues. Stop with all the GR stuff. Don't talk about the incident. If you keep it up, you might get erased. That I was not expecting, but it worked. What's really going on? The Samezima admin posts a video calling the Devastation and Judgment Prophecy a warning. Kurosawa-san portrays me as a criminal for some reason. And then somehow it all comes down to the center being called terrorists. I should make a post saying they're wrong, but it would just add fuel to the fire. For now, I should wait to hear from the director. Let's just stay hidden until Tomiri-san arrives. Yeah, probably for the best. Meguria, hello. Now. There's quite a commotion above. But they will never make it down here. I'm looking forward to seeing whether the Samezima admin can fulfill that warning. Though Miss Azami would be upset if she heard me say that. I wonder where Jasmine heard about the Genesis card. Everyone will naturally suspect that the Illuminate cards are involved. Azami-san is in charge of the investigation now, So it's time to reassess information about the cards. What is the Genesis card? Who is the Samezima admin? Minimum information needed to even start fighting back. We should start there. And he's just talking to himself. What? Wait! Am I playing as Miguria? Hold on, I'm eating popcorn. Ah! I'm playing as Miguria! Holy shit. Oh my god. Wait! That's so cool! Hold on. Wait, do I have a vision? No. I don't have a vision thing like the glasses. No! Let me observe. I love this section. Yay! We've gathered a number of things, haven't we? These shells filled with objects retrieved from each case. What a delight to behold. Let us review the records and memories of each case. Ah, okay. Celebratory popcorn? Listen, I was eating a lot during the social media section. So this is Eiko and Mio. Investigation file number 1, the man under the bed. An axe was wielded in this case. To think that the victim Mio would become the man under the bed herself. Coincidence? This seems too well thought out for that. And Eiko-san was holding the card itself. Her card was the Eye of Darkness. The Eye of Darkness. And then Bloody Mary. Investigation file number 2. Bloody Mary. Such strong resentment emanates from this knife. The Bloody Mary she played wasn't quite that convincing. Answering to her name, a woman covered in blood who appears in the mirror. It's miraculous that all these elements lined up in this way. Yeah! For this case, Kinoko-san was the one who had the card. His card was the Reflection of Death. Reflection of Death. Observe. In this shelf are documents and items from the Netherworld tour. And the box. And the Kotori Bako case is here as well. Okay. Observe. Investigation file number 3. Netherworld. The Ueno Occult and Dark Tour. A tour designed to find the murderer for the Ueno Tenchu incident. Mr. Gasmask has gone missing. I wonder if he can make it back safely. The card he held was the Stairway to Limbo. Okay. Going through all the previous cases as Director-san is really cool to me. It makes me feel like a true ending chapter and also gives Director-san insights into each character that we didn't really get the first time around. I mean, these all seem pretty, similar to, like, just the cases we found at the moment. Investigation file number 4, Kotori Bako. Curses are such compelling things. A single box carries within it a universe of possibilities. A curse from vines, a curse from a person holding a grudge. From Mayusaki-san, the curse came from a person. I read this in a book on pharmacology, the tea that Tajima-san was brewing. It can cause hallucinations and a loss of consciousness. I do like that we're playing as Miguria, though. It's very interesting seeing how he thinks things through at the moment. But at this point, it's just we're summarizing the cases from the looks of it. Mayusaki-san had the Permeating Blight card. And all the ones that have had the cards have gone missing. Basic seance for dummies. Slasher movies and murders. I have no more need to read the books in this section. Also, there's an angry mob outside, and he's just casually going through his case files, like, yeah, they can't break in, it's fine. Observe. Investigation file number 5, the Doppelganger. I wonder how Kurosawa-san felt when he saw a copy of himself. An anomaly said to bring death to the original person if the two should meet. I'm very curious to know his fate. Kurosawa-san tends to sow trouble where he lies. He has caused Miss Azami much inconvenience. Yeah, because the fucker posted that we did that? We stole it? Just to save his skin? What a freak. The card he held was the Shadow of Guilt. Yeah, he better feel fucking guilty after this. For blaming Azami like that. How dare he? Oh! Yo, that's the admin! Hold the phone! Investigation File 6. The case we are faced with at this very moment does not exist, even if you speak of it. A very fitting conundrum. Our staff will be in direct contact with this anomaly. Which urban myth could it be? All the other cards have been discovered. So the card for this case is Miss Azami's Devastation and Judgment. What kind of fate awaits Miss Azami herself? I swear if she goes missing, I'm gonna be so upset. About the Illuminate cards. Back to the task at hand, lest Miss Azami reprimand me for laziness. There seems to be 6 Illuminate cards in all. Yet Jasmine uncovered the existence of a Genesis card. Are these all part of the Samezima admin's plot? I should compile information into this as well. Prophetic card. I love all the characters in this game so far. Meguria has been so mysterious the entire time. I'm glad that we're getting like a little bit of info from him. How much information might the Samezima site itself yield? The Zimmers are still posting on it as a message board. It should be adequate for social media research. No, not again! I don't want a social media thing again. Where's the chair case? We're missing one. Yeah, where's the chair case, Meguria? I was so focused on the homepage, it's my first time really taking a look at the posts. Why is it that the Illuminate cards are displayed on this site? We may find the clues about how the admin and the cards are connected. The admin and the cards. Let's read the posts. So much speculation here in these posts. I heard a rumor that the admin is a wizard-level hacker. They were creating special tools. They say the admin caused a huge incident, but there aren't any records of it. These past accolades form the base of the admin's charisma. The admin created the Illuminate cards. We must push the plan forward. The Zimmers worship the Samezima admin as a bringer of hope. Okay, Let's read a few more. Aha! The classic hidden link. How nostalgic! I can't help smiling. This overview is incredibly detailed. Speculations on the prophecies from each card. Fantastic. If only we had the time to read through every entry. Post about security police. Ooh. Some of the users seem to be keeping an eye on police activities. Truly, we live in a society where we can be watched or listened in on at any time. The security police are running around. The admin must realize it. They've become aware of something that was supposedly hidden from existence. Security police has no dirty secrets unless proven otherwise. You know what happens then. If that riddle is a threat against the security police, the admin might get erased. Posts that suggest the security police are working in the shadows. I cannot contain my excitement. Bro's so excited for this. I love it. A deleted thread. Ooh. This is an intriguing post. Sweetly suggestive of undercover operative work. I need water, man. That thread with all sorts of comments on the cards. It's gone. Which keyword should we use? Nothing comes up. It's gone? Forget what it's called. A card that predicts celeb deaths or something. The card that the Illuminate ones are based on. The Genesis card or something. Not part of the series if you ask me. I heard there's an Illuminate card origin story by the admin somewhere on the site. So the Illuminate cards were derived from the Genesis card. I look forward to reading that origin story later. Oh! I wonder if Mrs. Azami is safe. I hope she picks up. I like how he still sounds concerned for her, even though he probably, like, knows what's happening or something along those lines. Like, he still shows concern. I like it. Hello? Hello, Director, are you okay? I'm alright. I believe you are the one in greater danger right now. I'm okay, but what are we supposed to do now? It's not possible for me to leave this place. I'll pass all the information I've compiled here to you. So, please take handle the rest of this investigation, Mrs. Azami. You're asking me? Can you do it? I've managed to solve all the cases so far. I'll do my best. Very good. Then let's first ensure that you have a grasp of the situation thus far. Can't I just note down the main points? To check your understanding, let's run through some identification questions. Okay. Identification? Book? Book. Alright. He's mysterious and sarcastic, but he does care in his own way. Absolutely. Well then, have you managed to retain the information I've gathered word for word? I think so. Probably. I did write everything down. But this case wasn't requested by anyone. And there aren't any supernatural appearances. Does this one count as an urban myth? The admin's video. It has already affected so many people, and has given rise to rapidly spreading rumors. People are now being driven by the admin's actions. When rumors spread, and they what? What is that word? What is that word again? I am so sorry. Every now and then there's a word I just don't know. Coalesce? I have no idea. I'm so sorry. We're just gonna forget that word. An urban myth is born. Anyways. Embarrassing. This information comes from Zimmer posts, where the rumors originated. So the rumors have spread so much that they can already be considered an urban myth? You have a good understanding of the situation. Now then, let us confirm and identify this urban myth. Yes. What we have in the center is now past information. Only by using the computer can we keep up with rumors that are circulating. I followed the rumors around Zimmer's reacting to the admin's actions, which led me to see that people other than Zimmer's are also acting under the influence of that video. So, Mrs. Azami. Yes. According to the Zimmer rumors, who are these people that the admin's videos have triggered into action? Hold on. According to the Zimmer rumors, who are these people that the admin's videos have triggered into action? So, it's either... That's an interesting way of wording it. Let's see. The Zimmers see the secret activities of police security as dangerous. The infamous rumors that police security will eliminate those who try to reveal intentionally concealed truths is floating about too. The dark side of public security. Is it just, let's see. Would it be the general public? Incidents that must not be talked about. Those who talk about it will get eliminated. Is it the general public? According to the Zimmer rumors, who are these people that the admin's videos have triggered into action? Or according to the rumors, would it be the security police? at the log one more time. It's worded so weirdly. I followed the rumors around Zimmers reacting to the admin's actions, which led me to see that people other than the Zimmers are also acting under the influence of that video. Who are these people that the admin's videos had triggered into action? So it's either the general public or the the security police. Is it the police? I'm actually hardcore blanking. Hold on. Well, let me look at one more thing. Give me a sec. The infamous rumor. It's Alaska. Oh my god, please. So it's a rumor. The infamous rumor that public security will eliminate those. According to the Zimmer rumors, who are these people that the admin's videos have triggered into action? It would be the security police, right? It's probably not. There were hints in the rumors you mentioned. If the riddle in the admin's video is a threat to the security police, the admin might get erased. Even if that's only a rumor, security police forces like Jasmine are taking action. Never mind, I was right! Okay! Regarding that device, the police are maintaining that nothing happened. The security police may decide to take down the admin in total secrecy. Given the current situation, it's unsurprising that people think that can happen. So I just overthought about it, as usual. Let us proceed to the next question. Because the admin urged people to remember, people have been bringing up incidents from the past. The happy 77.7 billion yen leak. People were talking about certain incidents that shouldn't be spoken of. You seem to have a clear understanding of it. Some Zimmer with sharp instincts tried to stop others from talking about it. So, Miss Azami. Yes. Why did they want to stop people from remembering the past incidents? Because they might get erased, right? If you bring up the details of the incident, you might get erased. A post on social media said, a thread that used to be there has vanished. I thought the post was just a joke. But was the thread deleted in order to hide something? Excellent. According to Zimmer rumors, the actions of the security police involved stopping those who try to uncover secret information. In other words, eliminating those who speak up. Interesting. Eliminating those who speak up? I can't imagine Jasmine and her colleagues doing that kind of thing. There are, of course, cases where rumor and reality diverge. Furthermore, the secret police are not a monolith. The incident with Mr. Kurosawa, for example. We must remain objective and understand the shape of the urban myth. That is the basis for our investigations. I see. Right. Now then, regarding the origin of this rumor. I would like to confirm how well you understand the main characteristics of this urban myth. These characteristics are what have propelled security police to action. So, Miss Azami. Yes. In this urban myth, how are the rumors spread? How are the rumors spread? Saying something happened when it didn't? Saying something didn't happen if it didn't? In this urban myth, how are the rumors spread? Is it saying something happened when it didn't because of Kurosawa blaming us for stealing something that led to the rumor spreading that the center did something, right? Wait, no. Saying some... No, yeah, wait. Hmm. Is it saying something happened when it didn't? Saying something actually happened? Saying that something actually happened if it's made to seem like nothing did? The security police, who aim to maintain total secrecy, eliminate people who talk about the incident to someone else. Those who hide the secret and those who uncover it give rise to this urban myth. Brilliant! Okay. If you talk about something that seemingly didn't happen, the security police will erase you. From those rumors, even talking about something is considered dangerous. Okay. Excuse me. There is one urban myth that matches these parameters. What is it? I genuinely don't know. I'm so curious. Identification. The Samejima incident? Wait, but isn't the organization Samezima? The Samejima incident. Now that we've spoken the name of this urban myth, the security police will be after us. What? Oh my god. That is the reality. If you speak of an incident that was hidden from existence, you will be erased. About the Samejima incident, is there anything I should keep in mind? And Samezima, is it connected to the Samejima incident? If one does not uncover or share certain things, if one does not speak of them, then nothing happens. We spoke of it and shared it already! Is the name Samezima related to the admin's desire for revenge? It's currently unclear. The security police are on the move as we speak. Not all of them are as friendly as Jasmine. Since we're gathering information towards dissolution, we must prepare ourselves for the worst. Prepare? For the worst? I'll do everything that I can. So, and to, Huh? Wait, Director-san, I can't hear you! It's the angry mob loitering in front of the center. They seem to be sending out radio waves to break up calls. How do they do that? I can hear, so yes! Oh, don't confirm like you heard what he said. Please do your best to stop the Samezima admin. Surely. The call dropped. Damn. She's all by herself. All by myself. Stopping the Samezima admin? Is the director serious? No use in thinking that far ahead right now. First, let's try to solve that riddle posted by the admin. But I still don't get it at all. I'll start with a hypothesis. Jasmine left behind that Genesis card. Maybe there's a hint in there somewhere. And I've noted down all the information from the director. Then I can just decide what to do from there. Let's think things over for a bit. Jasmine went to find the Samezima admin. She must have mentioned the Genesis card because she realized something. And that something might be a hint for solving the riddle. This is probably about the Illuminate cards. The Samezima admin is the one who created the Illuminate cards. Why did the Samezima admin create the Illuminate cards? I need to think that over. No Meguria this time? No imaginary Meguria? Uh-oh. You know it's serious then. Poor Azami went from helping her friend with a man under the bed to an international terrorist incident. Damn, it only took 6 cases. Maybe they wanted to blank the blank of blank. Maybe they wanted to predict the unfortunate fates of the card's holders? Hell yeah! Maybe they wanted to predict the unfortunate fates of the card's holders. Yeah, that must be it. Every person who had an Illuminate card has gone missing. Which means, since I have the Devastation and Judgment cards, something will happen to me too? Hang on, it seems like it wouldn't just be me. I wish I had a bit more information about that Genesis card. Ah! Girl, you were not hidden very well, were you? Hey you! You're with the center! Huh? She's the one in that photo! I'm suddenly surrounded! What are you doing? What's that you're writing? A terrorist plot you're about to carry out? No, that's not it! I'm planning to stop the Samezima admin! So it is something to do with the admin! Oh, for fuck's sake, can you people listen? No! Oh, girl, you need to shut up too. I'm the holder of this Devastation and Judgment card. She's only thinking of carrying out that prophecy. Stop her and we can stop the prophecy. Don't let that terrorist get away. Uh-oh. Get her! No! Run, girl, run! Wait, listen to me. Come on! Tomiri, perfect. The guitar? The guitar rifting? Are you kidding me? My apologies for the wait. Tomiri-san! Yes, if it's Tomiri-san, then maybe... Get in. Let's talk after we get out of here. Hell yeah! Cheese it! Oh my god. I love it. I always knew Snake Man could shred it! Oh my god, it's so good. What time is it? Oh my god. Azami carrying out a terrorist plot just gives me the mental images of her planning a bomb and apologizing over it over and over again. No! She could never! Thank you so much, Tomiri-san. You saved me. Is Jasmine okay? Straight to the point, I see. She went for the admin and was knocked out. Still hasn't regained consciousness. Really? She's in the hospital? Where? Your kindness is a virtue, but we have no time to be making visits. Not now. What? But... No, wait. I need to stay calm. Jasmine wouldn't ask me to go see her at this time. What would Jasmine do? Actually, Tomiri-san, do you know where Jasmine was doing her investigation? Information about such unusual topics as the Samezima admin and the Genesis card shouldn't be that easy to find. Sorry for all the sudden questions. I thought you were a more naive person. Huh? The reason I came to find you was to take you there. what she was investigating there, and how far she got. This is a case that only you can take over. I'm here to ask for your help. Damn! She's being asked for help. Not the social media! Tamiri-san, where exactly are we heading? I won't get erased, will I? What is this all of a sudden? Well, the director said that people looking into this case might get erased, so... There may be a slight misunderstanding, but I can't clarify things here and now. I'll fill you in when we get there. I can't read! Should I be worried? By the way, that mob around you back there, was it about the password device? The rumor that Samezima and the Urban Myth Dissolution Center are working together to bring about devastation and judgment? Yeah, that's right. They're all saying that for some reason. I'll do what I can while we're on the move. I'll do some social media research. No! I gotta get 6 clues? Are you serious? Oh. Damn it! They're saints trying to stop the center staff from committing terrorist attacks. How pathetic that some random person gathered evidence and took care of the problem while the police are just useless. Why aren't they working? Let's see. They acted too rashly. Acting like that without any proof could be considered a crime. Center supporters only believe them because they don't know any better. The information available already pointed to the possibility. But if they just kept it online, this could have been peaceful. But there are actually incidents happening IRL, and they're only getting more extreme. Bomb threats don't make good jokes. Why do terrorism? These Zimmers are terrifying. Where can we run? Scary. If we knew their purpose, we could take preventative measures, but no idea yet. A lot of people have looked at this post. Let's see. I'll look into that. Need those glasses? Oh, yeah. Oh, he knows about that. Tsutomu Kisaragi's influence. Getting a reaction. So I'm gonna be eating a lot of popcorn during this. This is what Miss Tomoriki was speaking of. Oh, yeah, because he doesn't know. What did she say? Don't really get how, but she finds keywords. That's right. I don't really get how. Just roll with it, Snake Man, please. Just roll with it, it's fine. Let's see. Oh, the Zimmer's goal. Okay, I found a clue. What is it that the Zimmers are trying to carry out? Let's see. Let's see. Alright, let's look up some keywords here. Zimmers are terrifying, maybe. No. What about Tsutomu Kisaragi's influence? No, what about this one? There we go. By God, that social media music. It is getting a little tiring. Sammy needs to kiss Jasmine a week. Sleeping Beauty style, please. Do it now so you don't have to open next stream with it. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Just get over with now so we don't have to worry about it next time. The Zimmers caused incidents and the Urban Myth Dissolution Center just wants to ride the media wave. Unpopular opinion, but I support the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. People who call themselves heroes and attack others, you're the ones who should meet devastation. Damn. Is there anything about a terrorist group in the Illuminate card prophecies? Wait, how did things get so bad? How did it all come to this? Center director probably isn't human. There's gotta be a weak point that will expose his true identity, like the eyes or neck. Why suddenly announce an act of terrorism at this point? Are they busy prepping? Let's see. Let's see. And a project of that scale, too. Just how many were involved in planning it? I don't know. Woo, my bag of popcorn almost fell. No! Haven't seen any keywords just yet. Let's see. Maybe this person posts on some Zima. It's not like every Zimmer is an extremist or terrorist. So it's also not that innocent. They must have not have expected this. So not all are involved? Let's see. Kind of violent, though. Very violent. Oh, there it is! So I did miss a keyword. So most people think the Zimmers are a terrorist group. The news has portrayed them as a mysterious group committing terrorist incidents. Like, most people don't think about whether they're actually Zimmers or not. I guess I wasn't looking enough. Do those glasses belong to you? The director gave them to me. He's probably putting the pieces together that these are Kisaragi's glasses. He's got to. Why did I do that again? I didn't mean to. My bad. My bad. What about Zimmers are terrifying? There we go. I've been checking Sami Zima for a while. When the terrorist attack happened, I was surprised they pulled it off. People called them a terrorist group now, but that's a few of them. The Zimmers are terrifying, though. Is the site admin leading the Zimmers? Seems like an evil organization. I heard a rumor that the admin is some super genius hacker. I'm assuming only the Zimmers know this, but if someone is familiar with the Happy Leak, who even is the admin? The dude in the video? Who's behind the mask? I've talked to them on the forum before. They joined a voice chat before. I only got to chat with them for a bit, but I could tell they're really smart. I already told you guys. You say the Illuminate cards are some prophecy, but that's exactly what the admin is trying to make you think. It's just the admin's roadmap to the Great Reset. There must have been some reason behind that. The Samizima admin. There we go. Let's see what rumors I can dig up with that. Where's Nancy Drew when you need her? Honestly, Nancy probably wouldn't be the best with the tech either. I forgot where I read it, but there was some big incident with a hacker software called something Sign, but I can't find the article anywhere. Warning, if you dig too deep, you might be erased. The police will take him out. Tomiri-san, are the security police really doing such things? I can't say here. I'll tell you as soon as we arrive. Damn! Okay, so something is happening. Let's see. The Samezima admin person, I was talking about some riddle in the video. Did it get solved yet? What was the riddle again? Something like, doesn't matter whatever you say. What does not exist even if you speak on it. Looks like you answer it on the page, too. You can call it something, so it must exist. If it didn't exist, you couldn't speak of it. Something that was there but gone now. Something vintage? A riddle for collectors? I'm so fed up with the idiots yapping around here. Will it really end like this? Devastation you won't even see coming because you're so blissfully dense. Riddle is probably talking about something coming from the future. But what exactly does that mean? If the world's gonna split in two, that's not exactly something we can do much about. They haven't made any demands at all. The police haven't said anything. Maybe what they're asking for doesn't exist, or maybe it's unrelated. Let's see. If there's anything you need, just let me know. I'll get it for you. Don't worry, the director gave me a laptop. Just a nice little laptop. It's perfect. I only have 2 clues. This is bad. Let's see. Something vintage, a riddle for collectors. Let's see. Let's see. I guess we just gotta start looking. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we just gotta start looking. Damn. Let's see. I have no idea where to goddamn look for these. Oh no. Let's see. Let's see. Time to button mash? I think it's time to button mash. I think it's time to just hit every button and see if something sticks. When things go back to normal, let's see. I'm just gonna skip through these, I think. So I think we're just gonna have to skip through these until we can find something. Damn. Let's see. More journal updates at the very least. What has that ruckus back there achieved? Surprising number of people are driven by their fears. Guilty until proven innocent. Who gets to be the judge of that? Are you fucking serious? Theory that the center staff are terrorists. Center supporters only believe in them because they don't know any better. The information available already pointed to the possibility of a terrorist attack, so they need to act immediately. The translation's so awkward in some of these. It's really hard to figure out where the clues are supposed to be. Give me 1 second. Nick? Is it Nick Doob? Hello, our matey. Hello, matey. We are stuck in the sea of social media because I don't know where to find the clues in this game. There's a social media section in this game, and you're trying to find clues within, like, digging through social media, but I genuinely can't find them, so we're getting to the point where I'm just, like, clicking every single option until we get 3 more clues. So you came in at, like, an awful time, but hello! I hope you're doing well. I'm just getting some stuff out of the way here. So, if you came here because you know Urban Myth Dissolution Center, no spoilers, please. And if you came here for a completely different reason, we are playing Urban Myth Dissolution Center and we are on the last chapter, but I might have to end it here soon because I got D&D tonight and I need to make dinner before that, so. What time is it anyway? Hold on. Oh, it's only 5:30. I can do like another half hour, make it 4 hours. We can do that. So, never played it. Yeah, it's like a visual novel where you have to identify urban myths and then basically figure out how the urban myth is being done in every case, basically. So while the urban myth exists, the way it's done or the way it's being played out is different because of how it is and how, like, who's involved, what the urban myth is doing and stuff like that. So we've come across some very interesting characters, like the man under the bed, even popular ones like Bloody Mary and Doppelgangers. So now we're in the final chapter where, I guess someone is blaming us for terrorist attacks. So this is a story. But welcome. I hope if this game seems interesting to you, then you're more than welcome to head out. If you don't want to get spoiled in anything, feel free to lurk, feel free to chill out. If you have any questions about anything, let me know. We're pretty chill over here, so. But there's these social media sections where you have to, so we got like 3 of 6 clues. We have to figure out what the clues are based on social media, but we're getting to the point where it's like, I don't know where they are, so I'm literally just like clicking everything until we get a clue. I'm so tired of these. We got like 2 in a row and I'm tired of it. Oh, and also Nick, hey, thank you so much for the follow. I'm sorry my little video didn't work, but thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. We do a variety of different streams here. My most popular ones I go to are like point-and-click adventures, mystery, visual novels, but I also do art and play other games that really catch my interest. So we do a lot over here, but I hope that we find something that catches your interest, and feel free to just chill out in whichever stream you find yourself in. Let's see. But let's see. Again, we're at a slow point. I am so sorry. There, that's a clue. Apparently the admin is a genius hacker. That's clue number 4, apparently. Whatever. I hate these.
Hey, Bex!
Hey, SK, hello! How are you doing? We're trying to get clues to get out of this social media section. I hate it. Let's see. So apparently there's like an admin for this board called the Samezima group, and they are a lot of these people who are calling themselves Zimmers from the Samezima group are like trying to play out this great reset from one of these cards called the Illuminate cards. One is like Devastation and Judgment, and so a lot of people are theorizing that they are a lot of people are theorizing that, how do I describe it? That Devastation and Judgment will lead to this great reset. And so the Great Reset will I'm not entirely sure what the Great Reset does, if I'm being completely honest. But it's obviously like a big Great Reset, but for exactly what, I'm not entirely sure. But it's very interesting though to see what's going on. And now we're involved because we're the occult, so it's awful. Good luck with everything. I'm heading out. Yeah, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. We'll see you in the next stream that you pop in on next time. So have a good rest of your weekend. And thank you again for the follow. We'll see you later. Social media was always a bad idea, except for memes. Yeah, this is actually like an important section though, but I genuinely don't know where the hell I'm looking, so I'm clicking every social media post at this point because I'm tired. Let's see. I have a point. So give me 1 second. I'm just trying to find it. Please. Am I missing like a keyword or something? Because we really only have these 3 left. Let's see. It helped to at least know what they want. What is the end game? They want someone to... Who exactly is the admin? There we go, that's our last... Fucking finally! Research done? We're almost there. Finally! All done here! Fucking thank God. Oh! Not the music again! I have a general idea of your situation now. I love the music. as well as the danger you're in. What should we do? Listen, we have to delegate and split duties. I will ensure your safety myself. Miss Tomoriki would never forgive me if something happened to her dear colleague. Dear colleague, you say? Her dear colleague. And that's why I'm going to ask you to trace her footsteps. What she looked into and what she realized. There's a reason you're the only one who can do this. I'll explain when we get there. The glasses. I see. I need to trace Jasmine's footsteps. Also, where is it we're going? The place we're about to go to must be kept secret between you and me. Let's go. Let's go! And probably stop it here. Miss Fukurai, do you know what a no-solve case is? A no-solve case? Not one that couldn't be solved? An unresolved case? It's a case that should not be solved. Cases where the investigation was discontinued for whatever reason. We call that a no-solve case. Are there actually cases like that? The National Police Agency has a secret warehouse with these materials. We call it the closet. She, Miss Tomoriki, went to the closet looking for records of the incident. Maybe she found information about the Genesis card at the closet? If so... One more thing before we enter. The materials stored here, the staff working here, and the fact that the closet even exists. We need you to keep everything a secret. Secret. A secret. Okay, got it. Scary. Damn, this is a big archive. This is... When an incident occurs, the best method is to work steadily until it's resolved. Is there such deception? That's why I don't like this place. Fair enough. Miss Fukurai, please try following Miss Tomoriki's traces here. With that power of yours. But why look into Jasmine's actions? Miss Tomoriki was injured before she could report the information she found here. If there's some connection between the answers to the riddle and the Illumine cards. She learned about the Genesis card here, so there must be some clues somewhere. If there's anything you don't understand, please ask the librarian. What? Am I back? Am I back? I think I might be back. Woo! I think I might be back. Hold on. I'm back, I think. Hold on. Uh-oh. Damn. So sorry about that. OBS just... I think that was actually my internet. I don't think that was OBS. I think that was actually me. I think that was actually my internet. I am so sorry about that. My bad. My bad. Right when I'm getting ready to end stream too, like OBS couldn't wait for like 2 seconds or like 5 more minutes. Because I really was planning to end it right here, I think. I did want to do like a quick run through of like what we're doing, but other than that, yeah. So I am so sorry about that, chat. OBS finally was like, my time is now when she's about to end stream. Ah, damn it, I am so sorry. If you... Are you following me? Are you following me? He is! He's kinda... Oh, he's kinda following me. That's interesting. Oh my god, he is following me! Oh, that's kinda cool. I like that. Okay, anyways, we're gonna end it here because, we need to... I need to go get some dinner ready before D&D tonight, because we're actually doing a session and not a one-off this go around. We're actually doing a campaign session. I'm so happy about that. So, my fave saga continues, Alaska versus OBS. Honestly, I think that was genuinely my internet at some point, because everything started freaking out just a little bit there. It wasn't just OBS, it was, everything. So, thankfully I was just reading comments when it decided to crash, but god damn it, I realized I had a pretty good, like a decent number of people in the chat, and I feel like that crash might have pushed some away, and I feel bad. So I'm very sorry about that. Mix It Up tells me how many people are watching me at the moment, and it went from like 20, and it shot down to like 8, and I'm like, ah, shit. So I'm sorry, but... Anyways, I think that's it for me. I'm gonna turn the volume down here. I like the music. The music is just getting even better as the game is progressing. I think it's very interesting. I'm so sorry about that mishap. It will happen again. I am so sorry. I don't know why OBS I think it's like partially my internet. Is it Pestis Doctor? Hello. Hi. Yeah, were you here when stream crashed? Because my stream just crashed. My OBS just crashed immediately. But I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for the follow, but I'm actually getting ready to end stream here because I gotta prepare for D&D night, but... Let's go mods in chat. This is for you. Oh, thank you for the little emotes. I appreciate that. I'm not tech savvy when it comes to streaming, so I need to update something to show emotes going on here and there. I need to do that, because I know I don't really have anything that shows off text at the moment, so that's a me thing. But yeah, I'm so sorry for the crash, guys. Anyways, that we are halfway, maybe not halfway, but we're into Urban Myth Dissolution Center, the last chapter. I'm so excited to continue this, finishing up this last chapter. I need to know who the admin is. I'm so nervous. I have ideas, but I'm not entirely sure myself, but it's such a good game. Very much enjoy it. Pestis Doctor, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. I don't know if you're here because I was playing Urban Myth Dissolution Center or because you saw me, somewhere else. But thank you for the follow. I play a lot of different streams or play a lot of different games, but my go-tos are normally like mystery, point-and-click adventure, and visual novels, but I also do some art as well as just a bunch of any game that catches my eye, I'll do. So, but unfortunately we gotta head out today, so we'll hopefully finish up Urban Myth next week along with Nancy Drew, because we're currently playing Nancy Drew the Captive Curse, and I will hopefully try and get an art stream in next week. I had to cancel this week's art stream because I had to play Urban Myth because OBS, my computer was having issues when I was supposed to stream Urban Myth this week. So it was supposed to be Friday, but of course that didn't happen. I have more games in store and everything, so I will be excited to play those. But for now, this is the last day you'll see me for this week, and I will get a schedule out for Monday. And you can see that on the Discord or my socials, and I'm not good at it, but I also try to make it my end stream card, my schedule, so hopefully I will update that on Monday as well. So, thanks for the stream. Thanks for the fun stream. Sorry again about... Lizzie, it's fine. I know you didn't mean it with ill intentions, just as long as you don't do it a second time, it's all good. Can't wait for the continuation of my favorite case. Yes, and I will try and keep a consistent schedule. But thank you guys for the the thank yous for the stream. I really appreciate it. I missed most of it. I'm sorry, SK. I do have to prepare for D&D though. We're having our actual session. And it's Priska's turn this time, so expect very shit rolls the next time, and me complaining about it the next time I stream. So, anyways, do I want to raid into somebody? Who is live? Let me see. D&D. Heck yeah, I want to play my Triton rogue. Who is live? Who do we want to go raid? Give me 1 second. Let me see who's live at the moment. Don't go anywhere. Let's see. Who haven't we raided in a hot minute? Let's see. We haven't raided... I mean, Arya moved over to, Arya, one of my model siblings, moved over to YouTube full-time, but it looks like she's live at the moment. I mean, we could always raid Arya. We haven't done that in a hot minute, because I physically can't. I think we'll do that. Let's go into Minecraft. Arya's playing some Minecraft right now. But as you know, Arya Knight is one of my model siblings and is a ball of chaos, and we love her all the same. So, and it looks like she's playing Minecraft, just working on a couple things. I won't be able to stay, but, because I gotta get dinner ready. But I hope that you guys have fun watching Minecraft with her and just enjoying the rest of your weekend. So thank you all so much for sticking around. I love and appreciate every single one of you, and the follows. We're getting way closer to 500 than I thought, and I wasn't expecting that to be possible at all. So that's a little kind of shocking to hear that we're like less than 20 away. Like, that's weird! Oh my gosh. But thank you all so much for the follows and the kind words and patience with OBS crashing like every stream. But yeah, thank you all so much. You guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I will keep you guys posted on how D&D goes tonight. And you all just have a lovely one. And eat some good food, get some good rest. Enjoy the rest of your night, evening, day. I don't know where your time zone is. And we'll see each other later. Bye! Love you guys. Bye-bye.